the cart? Are you planning
No,
to do it
no.
like pretty far away, or?
What was that thing, Roger? That was weird.
I think it was. Weren't we planning on starting it in the path so they'd have
What
to
the
take
hell?
a different route?
No, I was thinking, like outside, like in the lower city, so that the guards are drawn to it.
Ah.
But in the
Okay.
path would make sense too, I guess.
I'd say out of the way. Well,
Okay.
I mean, either could work, because if I actually manage to get control of the cart, I am, as we discussed,
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm going to be taking the prisoners down an alternate route to avoid the riot,
Yeah.
blah, 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 and that's how we're going to get them into the alleyway where we're going to do the performance, provided everything
Also,
goes off.
if it's in the path, then it wouldn't be in the lower city, and it would be harder to convince people. And also, there'd be more of a chance that there's like, oh shit, there's something. Just go back into the prison. We'll do the transport later. But if it's just like totally somewhere else, then they can
Yeah.
continue doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to do the suggestion. Pretty much we're going to be following the cart until we're at a spot where it's like it's far enough away from the prison, where the prison guards wouldn't be able to come to assist if things go wrong. And that's when I'd be in the armor and taking on generic guard number 2 form and trying to talk to the guard captain, telling him, oh, yo, there's a riot over in this part of the city. You kind of are needed. I'm here to take over the security detail for the cart. While you go help out over there, and I will take them to the Coliseum, blah, 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 blah.
That would probably be more perception, or not persuasion rather than deception, because like being bestowed that position would be like a really big honor to him.
Regardless,
And,
either of the two are +6 on me.
Yeah.
So it's the same modifier for me trying to do both of those. But pretty much provided we have then 3 plans. We have plan A, B, and C. If plan A works and he hands over the keys and he goes to help out with the riot, I'd take over on the cart and pretty much say we're going to be going an alternate route and take them to the location. The rest of the party would have been watching this to see if things went wrong. If they see Seers getting on the cart, move to location 2, set up for the Asmodeus performance. I get the carts there, we do the thing, everyone is acting like a demon, do something where it's like blah blah blah, sacrifices are needed, nobles made deals, and this is us collecting payment, hand over prisoners, and do something to disappear into the sewers. If that doesn't work, then we're moving on to plan B, which is party engages the guards and creates a distraction. I attempt to lockpick. And if the lockpicking also isn't going well, then we revert to plan C, which is Roger rages and busts open the cart, grabs our guy, and we just book it the fuck out. That's pretty much...
Plan B starts with throwing the crab bombs, though.
Yes, plan B is where we start with throwing the tool bombs to see if we can take out guards in that time frame, cause distraction, cause chaos, to like give me the time to try and lockpick the thing without getting seen or getting attacked. Right. And that's where, if that doesn't work and we're still like dealing with the guards and I can't get the lockpick checks, that's where we call in Roger and he busts open the gate and grabs our guy and we just run.
Plan B and C are kind of more into one thing, so like whatever way you guys can get the door open,
pretty
just
much.
Do it.
Try to, like, I'm probably going to be the closest to the cart. That's why I think probably I would try to do the lockpick first, and then if I'm not working, then I'd probably shout for Roger. Roger comes over, busts it open, and then we disengage. We just run.
Lewis, I don't think this was work, but I figured I'd ask. What is your opinion on what indifference in calm emotions means? I didn't know it would do that. How do I get it to send the thing?
And I can just get it on the other
spell card. There we go.
I like how you have the exact opposite of my spell.
Basically, it makes people indifferent to targets of your choice. Is that just non-hostile? Or is that indifferent, as in, like, they don't care what happens to them?
Probably the second. Like, they wouldn't become friendly to you. They'd just... Oh, hey. It's you. Hey.
Hey.
I was wondering if you could do that, basically, for guards to their prisoners. That's like, oh, it's just those guys. I mean, they're my prisoners, but I'm indifferent to them right now, so
But they wouldn't be indifferent to their job.
Yeah, I know. That's why it probably wouldn't work, but I figured I'd ask.
You know, I legitimately don't know.
I don't think it was
like guards
intended for that.
are indifferent to their prisoners. There's like they don't care what happens to prisoners. These guys are gonna die soon anyways. It's just like
their
job is to...
it works. Like if someone's job was to kill you and they didn't actually hate you, this would cause them to not want to kill you, right? It's a weird sort of like
Yeah, I don't know.
so.
intention thing.
It's a
And
weird spell.
technically-
I've never seen this before.
I think that's up to like the DM, honestly. Like on Lewis, and if you want what he wants,
You know
the
what?
spell to do.
I'd allow it strictly because it using this to basically instigate the encounter before it turns into a combat would require every single guard on the detail to be within 20 feet of each other and all of them to fail.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
I
going to be,
actually
it would
like that.
be really
Sorry.
difficult, but I figured it doesn't hurt to try, especially since I don't have to, like, I'll always have the spell no matter what. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
fair
unless
enough.
I change my oath.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
time to change
I
Rylee's
think
oath.
this would be the first time that anyone
Holy
has
frick.
used clam emotions in my presence.
Clam
Does
Does
I've
it
never
ever-
even
oh,
heard
I
of that
did-
spell before.
I did want to ask, does everyone
Really?
have like masks or something for like the performance? Like, do people have costumes for that shit? Like,
Well,
You have time to make it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Uh,
I have 2 costumes, a disguise kit, and disguise self.
yes, I
I
have a
can
disguise.
do disguise self, so I'm okay.
You've also got like the mask.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So
it's
And
Luth,
again, I've
Rylee,
got-
and Roger who need like the disguises or whatever to look like devils.
Yeah, I've got 2 costumes, so
Can you give one to the people who need it?
that's what I'm saying. These costumes are literally just like a one and done disguise kit, if I remember right from the description of the costume.
Okay.
D&D
Well, are we ready to start?
Incorrect. That's not what I wanted. Sort of close this.
That depends on all of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I don't know. It doesn't say like done disguise kit. It just says a set of clothes fashioned after a particular costume, typically meant for entertaining.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. If we need one extra costume, I can literally just buy it. Or like,
Yeah.
So, because that's 2, we'd need 3 probably.
Okay.
Roger's actually just gonna paint himself red and strip down to a loincloth.
So that's just a disguise kit. I'm gonna say.
That's pretty good.
No, I think
Yeah.
that's just red paint.
that
I mean,
That's
you're
a
not going to be
disguise
able to pass yourself off as a devil, but I don't think.
Watch
Oh,
me.
true.
You have to roll something to see how well
Yeah,
you
you'd have to.
apply
That's where it's like the
You
disguise
might be
kit.
able
I'm
to
gonna get
pass
a-
yourself
Okay,
off
I
as
actually do need
Super
a
Meat
mask.
Boy.
Right? I apologize. I need a big mask.
Super Meat
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah, get like a big
Yeah,
Oni mask.
That's
or
what I
something.
was thinking too.
remember, we're devils, not demons. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
is
like-
the intent to make everyone think that you are literally a bunch of demons or devils, or
Wait, what?
that
What?
you
What's
are,
happening?
I have no idea what's going on, and Rylee probably wouldn't like
or
it.
is it just a disguise that is aesthetically demon devil?
It is literally where I believe Johnny's literally trying to pretend that he's like an avatar of Asmodeus.
Yeah, I was gonna pretend I was the avatar of Asmodeus, basically.
Yeah, showing up and claiming that the nobles in the city had made deals with devils or whatever. That might have been Cain just wanting to do that.
They
Actually,
had broken
Cain-
their deals or something.
yeah, Cain saying they broke their deals and like this is their payment.
the first thing of many to come.
Yeah, and the collection of the prisoners as sacrifices is kind of the payment that the nobles will have to pay, in the first of many payments or something like that. So it's like ruining their Colosseum extravaganza in exchange for breaking deal.
This
kind
is
of
just
bullshit.
the war.
I'm not sure if this changes anything. However, there's 3 cards.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew
Would we
that.
know which one
No.
has which?
No.
I mean-
You will likely be able to see.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see into the cards. I think when they're
How about we
loading.
just free them all if we can? But
No. We're only getting our guy and we're getting out.
all right.
We're
fair.
not.
But what I was saying is,
I would say we
that's-
free them all, and then we get our guy and get out only with him.
Seers is gonna fight
Yeah.
you on that.
Well, basically,
What
how
do
much
you-
harder
what
is
are
it
the
to
crimes that these
unlock
other people
2
would-
I
extra
say we
doors?
kill all the rest of them.
Yes,
And
take
Seers
our
will agree
guy.
with you on that
What
one.
were the crimes of the other people that?
And we
Lewis?
paint the town with their blood.
Are they
No
like
killing,
mass
all right?
murderers, or are they just like? People,
There's
you know,
a couple of
death.
political prisoners that have done the big no-no in a political sense and are therefore going to be murdered. There is a couple of extreme arsonists.
Extreme arsonist, so good.
Yes. There is. I probably wrote some of these down.
Ooh, I'm gonna ask him to free my arsonists.
It would
I mean-
fit more with the lie of that we're devils claiming sacrifices if we freed more people.
I mean, if we went with
Oh,
plan
wait.
A, honestly,
One
I
of
would
the-
suggest that all of them go.
This is kind of interesting. One of the people on the list of execution is actually the person that they confused Rylee with when they drew up your arrest picture thing.
Huh? What?
Uh,
Yeah, I when the
When you
okay, remember when you were speaking
yes,
with a famous assistant and you asked him if the wanted poster was of you? He pulled it out. It was of someone else of a different name. That person
Oh.
was a known arsonist.
I do want to
And
ask:
is currently arrested.
do people need to get off at a specific
Oh.
time tonight?
It's a Rylee look.
No.
I'd like to get off by 2.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we didn't have to get off by 11 or something.
Yeah, I can let you know I can't be as loud later.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we didn't have to get off at
I
11.
feel like we're gonna be in a long extended combat, so
Probably.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that particular detail changes the plans at all, but that is
No.
Not
fine.
really.
No.
I have just a pool of names and characters just to throw into things. It's not a very long one, so
Yeah.
I just
There's-
want to make sure, like, if we're gonna free people, I don't want to free like serial killers and stuff.
there's one serial killer.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so the
It's not
thing
that
I was
one.
saying with Roger, basically in a loincloth painted red, was the idea of kind of like being an executioner because he has that massive kind of like hog cleaver.
Oh god.
I don't think that's a good idea to. I just like how are we gonna blend into the crowd if Roger's
Cloaks.
big ass
Roger
going
wouldn't
around
blend. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
Roger
yeah,
would
I
kinda
know.
I mean, you
appear out
can
of
just
nowhere.
wear
The
just like
whole-
a really heavy cloak beforehand, and then you just
That's
kind of
true.
That's why I was
Sort of.
saying cloaks and
But-
masks, so that way people can
Yeah,
like.
the
What
whole
time
thing
of
is
the
we
year
need
is it?
masks.
Mhm.
You can paint yourself red, but you're still gonna need a mask, otherwise you're gonna be recognized.
At
as
this
That's
point,
true.
non-white.
I mean, the mask is still necessary.
Yeah,
but,
I think
like, the
everyone
whole
needs masks
basically-
just to hide their identity, regardless of what we're doing.
let's see.
Mhm.
Beginning of the campaign, it was like early fall, so it would probably be rather chilly at this point.
So cloaks
Okay,
wouldn't
good.
be out of place.
I mean, my thought was a pretty big buff guy carrying basically a giant cleaver colored entirely red.
Oh, I
would be
mean, you
like,
would definitely scare anyone within 30 feet of you.
would be big spoopy.
Yeah,
Eh,
big spoopy, but it probably wouldn't
to
be.
me, it
the-
just
the
scream
most
of like a
deadly.
blood drunk
Yeah.
barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
When in the world where barbarians exist, I would just think.
You know, you would probably see a couple of people that look somewhat like that in the Gladiator in like 2 days.
That's why I'm
Yes.
saying, like, if we did disguise kit or something else, like, along with that, so we did the cleaver, we did the blood, we did the whatever, but then we
Okay.
also did disguise kit just to make your face look a little more like a devil, we could probably manage
Maybe
that.
give
I
you
think-
horns.
I think this is
Yeah.
enough planning, and
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
let's
Yeah.
execute the plan. Come on, let's
Lewis,
start the game.
Lewis, go.
Okay, it's going. You don't do anything before the prisoners are loaded up. Is that correct?
Aside from, like, preparing, like, getting people in their
I
disguises.
would
or
get
whatever.
all my peasants into their places,
Yeah, so Cain would be doing
but
that.
that's it.
Okay,
Um,
and this
I
is
mean-
in Lower City.
This is Lower City,
Early in the morning.
in like a marketplace or something. Where
Okay.
there's lots of people walking around, and I want my people strategically positioned around so that they look like random people that come in and join the riot. And then I
Okay.
want
There
a few
is
more
a
further down the
large
path.
marketplace in the Lower City that's near the opening to Upper City that the small gated community with the Coliseum now in it, where that's located.
That's
You want it
perfect.
to be there. Okay.
Yes.
Right there then.
Yep.
You've already made all the checks to get all the people to do the things.
Okay.
So
How many guards are around in the marketplace?
there is generally not a whole lot of guards in the Lower City just standing there to make sure crime doesn't happen. However, there is a detail of guards, let's say 4 and a sergeant, that patrol from time to time.
Okay. I say, hey, Daybright. All right, we got a plan here. I need your help.
Yeah,
You
what is
gotta-
it?
You see those guards over there?
Yeah.
If they come over here near me, you got to start shooting at them and flying away.
No problem, boss.
Just keep distracting them. If you see any more, just don't let any near here. I'll call you back when I need
Does-
you back.
Gives a over-exaggerated salute and then just poof, disappears.
All right.
Okay.
Neat.
So,
So
do we need,
Rander's all red with his like horns.
do we need a roll for disguise check?
Yeah,
Do we
for
need
disguise
disguise
kit.
checks?
Oh yeah. Let me see them disguise checks.
Someone fucking paint me red
Can it be?
and give me horns.
I forgot. I think we had this discussion. Is it charisma or dexterity or what?
It was either dexterity or intelligence.
Intelligence is what
Oh.
I have it listed in Seers' sheet.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah, I
roll
don't
that.
know what it is.
I've got proficiency.
Can I?
What?
Oh, I assumed it would be Seers that is applying all of this because she's
Oh,
the
it
one
could
with
be.
the disguise kit.
What
Yeah,
does
probably.
Johnny have proficiency in disguise kit?
I
Yeah.
do. Yes.
Yeah, I have one too.
Lewis,
What's your
Well,
intelligence
can I-
modifier? I've only got a plus
Crazy.
5.
I
sorry,
have
what roll?
a.
can I do something brazy?
Uh-oh.
Absolutely wild.
Yeah, I would only have a +5 as well. So.
I'm
Okay.
open to hearing it. If you want to move into general, so we can just talk while they're talking,
Mhm.
that'd be
Okay.
Do you think that we could do it with advantage with Johnny and Seers working together?
With anyone with proficiency, it would be advantage.
Yeah, I
Two
have
people.
proficiency.
Yeah, so I think Johnny and Seers together could probably make everyone
I
else.
have proficiency too.
So who are we doing disguise kits for? How many
all
rolls do we
three
have
of
to make?
them.
There'd be a disguise kit for Roger, a disguise kit for.
I just thought it was not intelligence.
No, it is. Okay, so we gotta make 3 rolls with advantage for Rylee, Luth, and Roger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rylee, Luth, and Roger.
Okay, so first one.
Or
Uh,
Roger,
That's Roger,
second one.
17 on Luth,
and then Riley's
23 on
22.
Rylee.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the 2 wanted people should definitely be the ones disguised slightly better.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Roger wanted?
I'm pretty sure for resisting arrest. 2 different separate occasions.
When?
2 of them outside of session. 1 of them when Rylee was being arrested, and my guy. And Roger
Oh yeah,
Sears.
you were there too.
Oh god, that's
Yeah, I
right.
was just like, fuck.
That makes sense.
And
I was like,
literally
I was more just concerned on when it happened rather than why, or like if it was actually genuine, because it was completely like believable for me to believe Roger is currently being hunted for resisting arrest.
Yeah, it's believable.
Yeah.
They're not like he's not like wanted, but like like I'm sure occasionally there's a poster.
Yeah.
I'm wanted in every tavern.
That's a different kind of wanted, my friend.
Mm.
I don't understand what you mean.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's Ace.
Right.
I keep forgetting that fucking Johnny's Ace, and it like kills me every single time. Ugh.
Did we start already, Roger, or are you practicing?
Oh, I'm just practicing.
Well,
It's
it's,
important to get it right. You know?
sounds good. You know, it's really
Swing my butcher's cleaver.
Really
Might have been a few people.
I honestly don't think you need that much practice.
Maybe
You
just smack
seem
one in the
quite
face, you know,
experienced
just
in
makes
being
it effect.
don't. Well, yeah.
Random going by, just right in the face. You
Oh.
know?
I mean,
That seems a little
I
violent.
try not to like involve innocents.
I mean, fine, I guess.
Like, keep that for the guards, I suppose.
Oh,
maybe-
you're saying I can hit a guard?
If everything goes to plan,
yes.
they proceed to try and resist the plan.
At least they
I guess.
expect to get hit.
I'm gonna swing my butcher's cleaver like it's a flat surface and just beam them on their head.
I
That's
really
one
prefer
way
if
to
no
go
one killed
about
them,
it.
though.
Black him out for a few hours, probably.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Leave it easy, man.
I mean,
You know, people
Like
always told me I
decapitate.
looked like the actual devil. Now I get to prove them right.
That is a sadistic streak I didn't know you had.
this is probably my least favorite part of the plan.
What do you not like about the plan?
It's just fun.
Yeah,
I
but
can
I
forgive that.
I preferably would not like to be associated with the devil.
Oh, that's
know.
right. Your little goody two shoes thing going on.
Yeah, goody two shoes my ass.
Well, let me tell you one thing.
Why are you being
You
salty?
worship
I mean-
gods, right? Well, technically, Asmodeus is a god.
I worship a very specific god, not all gods.
Which god is that, by the way?
Lathander, god of creation, healing, and rebirth.
Never heard of him.
Yes, you wouldn't have. Well, not
Well-
in this city,
I don't
You know what I have to say?
at least.
Fuck it. Fuck religion, gods, devils, all that shit. You know what's fun? Fucking wrestling. Oh my
Yes.
god, right there.
All right, we got that figured out. What
There's
was the
probably
ruling?
a guy
Good news,
Okay,
everyone.
Okay.
Hoods up.
I can take off my nose.
That's wonderful, Roger. I mean, Luth, whatever your name is.
I can make it look like
It's
I'm a
boost
weird
to his creepy level.
thing, but I won't show up on the paladin's radar.
So we did disguise rolls. We did 3 disguise rolls with Seers and Johnny working together to get advantage, and that's what the 3 rolls are in the chat. And we listed who was which roll went to who for the disguises.
So Luth just got a boost from taking off his nose.
He has 17. He gets
Yeah.
a boost from taking off the nose.
Does he just have no nose at all now?
Is it just
Yeah.
a gaping hole, like
Good,
Red
that,
Skull?
Like, fits the. You look even more fucked up now. Like a.
Okay, so Tomato Man is the most convincing disguise I see.
Yes. Big, red, and scary.
Yes.
Okay.
Got a little
I have
horn
no
on
idea
his
it's
forehead.
Roger.
He's got like that
The
traditional
rage
like
tomato, Roger.
you know the like devil cartoons where it's like dark red,
Yes.
like little tiny horns,
Yeah.
And like
Mm.
little
like a
beady
sadistic
eyes.
smile.
Yeah.
You know, like the classic number of the beast from Iron Maiden or whatever.
Oh boy.
Yes. I
Okay, so
understand.
we got the disguises.
We're that villain from Powerpuff Girls.
Does everyone
Oh,
have
yeah.
some form of mask or cloak?
Oh yes.
Does everyone have some kind of mask or cloak to cover up the disguises until it is time?
Yeah, they have to.
We'll just find one. I don't know. Get some burlap sacks from Luth's storehouse or whatever.
It's not exactly hard to buy a cloak if you need one.
That's why. Yeah, I'm just wanting to make sure.
Yes, we
everyone
have
has them.
cloaks now.
Yes, we have cloaks.
We say we
We're
bought
all cloaked.
Okay, good.
Hoods up, everybody.
All right.
Lewis, I
you-
did want to ask, what is the most common race for the guards? Like, what, are they humans? Are they dragonborn? What kind of?
Generally, the Dragonborn hold more of a position of nobility or pseudo-nobility. Gnomes is also very common, but it's more for inventor folk, so it would generally fall to human.
Okay.
And a
Is human
fair amount of half-elf.
Half elf and human.
You
Okay.
could
human,
disguise yourself as a dragonborn and be like, "Hey, your orders are this."
No, I'm not going to go that far. I want to be able to blend in. I wanted to know like what's the most common race in the guard groups. That way, I could do that for my.
If you're
disguise.
looking for like a guard officer, though, that definitely would be Dragonborn.
Okay, guard officer. I don't think the armor is
I
the
think
armor
you
we
would
have
be.
officer armor.
It's
Yeah.
captain of the guard.
Oh
So
shit!
you-
Okay, then yeah, I'm probably
yeah.
doing dragonborn.
So if you leave the emblem on it instead of just like scrubbing it off, you'd be fine. You'd have what you need.
Okay, yeah, then
Right.
we'd probably leave the emblem on it. Luth would just adapt it so that way I could put it on. Is it counting as armor, or is it just like a shell that's on top of my armor?
I'm gonna say it's probably just like.
I just want to know for calculating armor class.
I should have made up my mind about this before. Just go in as yourself.
Okay, and it's just like it's a disguise put on top. That looks official.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's partially the disguise kit. It's partially just like tacked on metal bits here and there that just clatter around. But
to make you look official. Does she have disadvantage on stealth now?
she does.
Oh well, doesn't matter as long as I look convincing, but
We'll
I
be
don't
okay.
have the like
also-
inability to attack or do spells. The inability to cast spells or do any of that shit was gonna be
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
rough.
say it'll
I
take
have-
just like a couple of actions to remove if you just like rip it off and throw it to the ground.
Okay.
I have a grabberoo that can pull things 40 feet away that weigh up to 250 pounds.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
You
grab,
can grab
my
a
new
guard.
hand.
grab the guard. Grab our guy. Grab the one
Yes,
we want
that's
to save.
that's a grapple check. Unless he's willing.
Or if he's like tied up already, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
The
Also,
fuck?
it has an AC of 20 and a health of 20. And it's the same hand I use to cast my spells, unless I want to cut off another hand.
Oh my god, bruh.
Well, just, yeah. So that's a plan. So we're waiting in the proper spot.
Yes.
Yeah, and I know where this spot is, so I can meet up with them after I'm done with study
Yep.
writing.
Okay.
So
The
we're in the
spot
crowd.
is fairly crowded overall, and there's buildings off to both sides and a couple stands. Do any of you stay inside of the buildings on a rooftop or on some of the decks or overhangs or anything? Or are
I mean,
you
you
all
guys
on
think I should be on a rooftop?
I am.
I think-
separate from the rest of them.
I could be in a balcony, right?
Yes.
And then I could shoot my hand down and grab him and pull him up into a building.
I think that's a good
if we
idea.
revert to Plan B, yes. That's only
Or
if,
like run under a bridge and I can
Yeah.
like grab him and
that's
suck him up
if
into
we
it.
revert to plan B or something. Yes. For the moment,
Yeah,
we're
if we're just end up running.
But I think we should be
Yeah.
situated such that that will work without us having to move. So like Luth should be in a building on a balcony or something,
yeah. Pretty much everyone is in position for if shit goes to hell.
which is
Yep.
where are their positions.
Yes.
I want to
Where
be
are
within 40 feet of the target.
I'm just gonna be in a back alley
Okay.
where close to where the secondary route would be.
Can Luth be on a
How-
balcony or a roof or something and be 40 feet away from where the prisoner cart would be?
Bombs.
I'm gonna
Are
say
we-
that actually, let me go to the map to see how much room there is between the roof and
Do you have the bombs, Luth?
Luth does have
How many
Does he?
bombs do we have?
3?
3?
Yeah, but do we want different people so we can all
We
throw
probably
them
want
at the
different
same
people.
time?
Yeah.
Oh, multiple people with bombs. So give one to yeah.
And then I think Rylee and Roger, or at least 2 people, should be on the street.
Yeah, 2 people in the
In
street.
the
The rest
event
is
that,
situated around.
Things go wrong.
I'm gonna say that you can probably be on the top of a second-story building, or on a second floor, or on a third-floor balcony, and still be able to hit something that's on the ground with a hand.
In the street. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and then I'm going to try to run, or I'm like waiting, separate from the rest of them, waiting for the carts to like start approaching, and I'm waiting to like, I guess I'm waiting for Cain to come back and kind of give the cue that the riot started.
yes.
Is what I'm
So
doing.
basically,
And so
Where-
there's 3 carts. Are we stopping all 3? Are we stopping the first one?
I am planning. I'm
The
guessing
first-
the guard captain is going to be in the first cart or at the front, most likely. So I'm,
He is.
Yeah.
I'm planning to run up to the first cart, try to get them to stop and explain the situation with the riot, and that he's needed there, and I'm here to take over the security detail, because they need assistance in the area with the riot.
it
Are
is
the
most
bombs
important.
necessary?
It is most important to stop the first one.
Yeah.
The bombs are a backup.
The bombs are a backup. If we revert to plan B, aka if they see the people start drawing their swords while talking to Seers, that's where shit is going down, and we need to throw the bombs.
Everyone knows to throw the bombs.
Yes.
How do you plan on stopping the carts?
I was planning to just kind of like run out, look like I'm kind of rushing over a little bit. If I'm in the guard uniform, kind of like just commanding people to move aside, that sort of thing, and go up to the cart and just like call for the guard captain to explain the situation.
And like they would stop the carts.
Yeah, stop to try and talk to
Also,
me, kind of figure
I
out
want
what's
to
going
make
on.
it known that we should target the horses on each cart with the bombs.
Yes. Yes, that is the best.
Yeah, that's a fair
play.
point. If they try to book it.
Even if we only, if it's like 2 horses or 4 horses pulling a cart, if one of them just stops moving, I don't know. If I was a horse, I wouldn't want to pull that.
Mhm.
But that's just personally.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, if they're paralyzed,
I agree.
the cart.
How
Hopefully we
hard would
can-
it be to break an axle such that the cart would not work?
To break an axle might be an issue. However, if you were to break the tree that the horses are attached to, that actually wouldn't take that much effort. That would be like maybe one or 2 hits from like Roger's weapon potentially to break the tree the horses are attached to, and then the horses are loose. The cart has nothing pulling them.
Also, do we know which cart our guy's in?
I think Luth said
Like,
yes.
which of the 3?
Yes. When it's loaded, if there's anyone that's there when it's being loaded, you would see him going into the last car.
Okay.
That's in the last card.
So-
Who is watching? Is it Seers?
Yes, it probably is Seers.
It would be Seers, yes.
Okay. You would see you know who going into the second.
Okay, good. He's not in the last card. Good.
Okay.
I was expecting you to put him in the same cart, and I was about to be like, oh my god.
So something I can do is I can do warlock things and make milky tentacles and magical darkness engulf the other 2 carts.
Ooh.
And they
So
Doesn't that do a shit ton of damage?
can't. Yeah.
Fucking do it. Do it. I don't give
I
a
would
shit.
not want Rylee.
That would
does, though.
kill everybody.
Do it.
Rylee cares.
Well, it's only 2d6. Wait. Oh, wait. It'll probably do like 46 damage to each person in there.
Do
Yeah,
it.
Rylee cares, and Rylee would not want you to.
Seers would
Luth
just
is
do it.
neutral and he doesn't want to just kill people.
But these are arsonists and serial killers. Oh god,
Yes, but
Roger's just
everyone
Hellboy.
deserves the second chance, as I'm an Oath of Redemption paladin.
No, they
Required to
don't.
say that.
I'll
But
probably
you
not
see,
do it.
I'm not much different from a serial killer or an arsonist, and I don't want it to be murdered.
I'm just here for the performance.
Okay, but
I'm
yeah.
not gonna do it unless it gets to the point where it all goes to shit and where we're just fighting the guards until they die, pretty
Yes.
much.
Yeah, pretty much. So
I
like,
feel like that's
So,
something you do without
I think
saying.
Fighting
you
the
know?
Yeah,
guards
exactly.
should be Plan Z.
Yes.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
I
much.
will-
So let's start. So we're
Yeah.
doing it.
Right.
I will
The
The
say
cards are
that
coming. We see the cards coming. That they're on their way. Winter's coming.
Okay.
Yep.
Where's everyone? Where are we all positioned?
Map would be useful.
You're in a balcony
Oh man,
somewhere
if only someone made a map.
Oh my god!
I'm on the streets.
Yes.
In the streets. You know, I
Hey.
belong to the streets.
Yep.
And
I
so does
support
Roger.
themselves.
Roger belongs to the streets. I cannot.
Yeah, Roger's in the street, kind of in the
I cannot
heavy
move
hood.
myself
Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. For
So-
some reason you're not set up.
because I was Batman. Listen,
Oh right.
so.
Oh my god, they're keeping the prisoners in barrels.
I would probably be wherever the back alleyway would be, the second way.
That would be probably in a different location, not near.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Would
I'm
this
just gonna
be
put
kind of
myself-
like
I just gotta put myself towards the edge of the map because I'm not actually on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be able to move yourself now.
I think being in a
uh,
We
Just
want to be
gonna be, like,
set up
general
close to that
alleyway.
alleyway, though.
To be able to see
That
Seers.
is technically not an alleyway. That actually,
that
Sure.
looks like a storefront. You know,
yeah,
or like
it's
an entryway.
I'm guessing
It's not a place that I don't think the carts would fit that.
yeah.
going down that,
There's
though.
two inns. There's one right there and one right there. They're kind of joined by an
This is
above
nice.
ground bridge or
Mhm.
balcony.
Is there an entrance to the sewers?
This right here is a
Side
just
street.
side street, and this right here is an alleyway. But I can.
Where's
Yeah.
the closest entrance to the sewers from here?
It would be about a block and a half.
Okay,
down
so
this way.
we have to make a run for it. That's
Okay,
why
okay.
I'd
That's good.
if we have to make a run for it,
And-
we're gonna have to run that block and a half. But hopefully,
Are
if
Are
everything
boys in
goes
the
to
middle
plan.
cart? You said.
Can I
Uh,
say I
No,
have
last cart.
my steed? Can I say I
Yeah.
have my steed without using a spell slot today?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you could have cast it just like on a previous day because you have prepared for this several weeks in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Our boys in the last cart.
Okay.
Okay, so, I guess I'm not there yet, but I will be there after.
Yeah,
So I have
I'm
to
essentially
do my
waiting to
speech
see that
first.
you're showing up because that's gonna be the cue for
Yeah.
the riot starting probably.
And again, I'll be on another map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be right here in the middle of the road.
Luth,
Run
no,
over.
Bad Luth. Bad.
Thunderwave.
no. God, that would
Okay.
just
Those are some thick ass horses. Wait, are those two?
yeah, two
Oh, there's
horses.
two
Wild
horses.
horse.
Wide horse.
Wild pigs. All right.
Wild horse. Wild
Uh,
horse.
So we're starting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I do the thing with Daybreak and tell them what to do. And I turn into, you said human is the most common person in the lower city?
Yeah, let's go with that.
so
Whatever
I
I said it is, you are that.
I don't think you said, I think I assumed, but I turn into a human. Not like poor, but, you know, average human, maybe a little bit older, experienced, and, like, charismatic looking.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I did say that.
Rioting season.
Humans are basically the most common race everywhere, so that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Okay. And in the marketplace, I find a box or something, and I stand on the box, and I have a speech written.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The lords in the upper city spent enough money to feed all of us on a building to execute us in. I heard they made deals with devils to keep their position, but mark my words, their day of reckoning is soon. Corrupt guards are running wild in the street, arresting everybody, and there's nobody anywhere that seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the water is unfit to drink and our food is unfit to eat, and we walk through these shit-covered streets while some crier says that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We're stuck in the city, so we sit in the house, and slowly the world around us is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, guards, let me leave the city for a few hours. Let me have enough bread so my kids don't die, and I won't say anything. Please, just leave us alone. Well, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I want you to get mad!
Holy shit, man!
Now, I don't know what to do about the poverty and the inflation and the corruption and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a living being, God damn it! My life has value!
Okay. Before I was gonna have you roll persuasion or performance or something, but you know what? I'd write it for you.
If I was DM, I'd give you inspiration, like, right now. Holy shit.
I have inspiration already for my...
shit out of somebody for that.
I have inspiration for my last speech already that I was planning to use, but no checks is cool.
The beating of the drums. What?
Okay. Yeah, when you get up on the box, you do get the attention of a couple people. The guards look up and notice you. You start speaking, and some people gather, get closer. When you mention the guards, their eyes pretty much just snap to you, and you can see them trying to move their way through the crowd towards you.
I definitely want Daybreak to shoot them and get their attention, basically.
They're pretty far away still, but when they do get closer, about halfway through, you do see just like a little poof right beside you, just for an instant, and just a tiny needle arrow just flies past your head, right into the neck of one of the guards, and they just collapse. The others turn to look at him, and then start trying to push forward even faster. But the crowd's significantly more riled up now, and you can see that the crowd's starting to push back. Do you have further direction before that?
So, I want all of you to get up right now and go to the gates. I want you to get up right now, stick your head out and yell, I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore. Get up right now and storm to the outer gates. And then just like that over and over again.
Okay, and like an ocean wave, the people surge towards the outer gates on a several-minute trek in that direction, sweeping some of the guards with them. I assume you take this moment to try to make your own.
Get into the crowd. I'll turn into a little girl and run away.
Marvelous.
And I run, I guess, towards the nearest sewer entrance.
And then you'd move to the upper city to be able to meet up.
Yeah. Do I need to do any checks to do that, or am I?
I can't think of a single reason why you would have to. Yeah, you get away clean with that.
Excellent.
And then your buddies in the lower city are gonna essentially.
Yeah, and my friends in the lower city know what to do.
Ooh. Okay. Holy shit.
That's a riot and a half.
Yeah, holy shit, man. Well done.
And they're all gonna die, just like in Les Mis.
Oh yeah, they're all gonna die.
It's okay, it's for the cause.
It's for the cause.
Yes, surprise martyrdom.
Surprise.
And then once I get to the place where I'm supposed to meet him, I guess I'll turn into like wait, can I turn into non-humanoids with masculine faces?
No, you have to do humanoids, but they can be monstrous races.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I be just, I don't know, is like a spine devil or something? Like, is that...
No, you could be like a winged tiefling or
right.
like something kind of like...
I look as devilish as I can.
Yeah, easy enough.
Humanoids can look pretty ugly even without being monsters.
You can just be like,
disguise yourself into an orc if you want to.
Yeah, literally tieflings can look almost exactly like a devil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So really, you're 9/10 there. All you need is to be like considered a large creature or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much seeing
I
Cain
assume
appear.
most people in the city haven't seen a demon or a devil, so
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as we do the performance rolls and all the special effects and everything, they shouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, this is where all the rolls come in.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck to the dice.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So seeing Cain appear, that's gonna be the signal for Seers. He's been chilling as a Dragonborn, probably. So it's just generic Dragonborn guard captain looking dude, gonna fucking start shoving my way through the crowd that would be there, kind of telling people to move aside, trying to put on the most authoritative voice I can, and go over, making my way over to the cart and just do I know this guard captain's name? I do want to ask that.
Do you know whose name?
The guard captain's name. Would I be able to...
Yes, you probably would.
Yeah, that might be
We
important.
probably would have gotten it out of my friend,
Yeah.
whose
'Cause I think
name
that
is
would be important
Teeble.
for selling the deal.
My
so-
friend is Teeble. He's a good boy.
Ah, yes, Teeble.
Yes, people.
I remember I was there. I was helping you and making you sound decent.
Oh, you know what? Easy enough. It's Teeble.
It's Teeble on the card?
It's
Teeble's the guard captain?
Yeah.
Teeble, holy shit! Does he have a last name? Like, it would just be Captain Teeble or something like that.
It's Captain Teeble.
Okay, yeah.
Captain. There should be a captain in there somewhere.
Yeah. Captain Teeble, sir! And he's just kind of working his way over. There's a riot going down in Lower City, and they've requested your presence.
What? A riot in this city?
I don't know what's
They
going on, sir. There's some sort of uproar. They're shouting about how they're being mad or something to do with injustices of the city.
I have waited 3 years to get an honor as high as overseeing this cart.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, here we go, guys!
Come on,
Come
come on,
on.
come on, come on, come on.
Oh,
Pretty good, pretty good.
okay.
But it seems I am needed much more elsewhere.
I was sent here to take over the security detail. I'll be taking them down an alternate route to try and avoid the worst of the riot, provided it comes to the upper city.
He kind of jumps off the top of the cart. Or not the top of the cart, but, just
The front seat.
and runs off.
Did he give me the keys?
Just entering, you do see into this cart here, and you do see a prisoner in which you recognize, moving around quite a bit more than most of the other prisoners, as if trying very hard to either remove the shackles or just something unseen from his face.
Oh, no, I think I know what he's doing. I don't like that.
Okay.
Did Teeble hand over the keys, or did he take off with them?
He did hand over the keys.
Also, did he take a bunch of guards with him,
Okay.
or was it just him?
Just him.
It was just him.
Okay.
That's fine.
I will tell
Okay,
you.
so where is
Actually, no, he does take one guard with him, his
Okay.
squire.
I will tell you when I see them going down the alternate route. I'm gonna cast invisibility along with my disguised self.
Yeah.
So I can just appear in the middle of the road.
Nice. Okay, so then
Very good.
Seers would get up
Okay.
on the cart and pretty much just order to the guards that they're going to take an alternate route to avoid the riot, provided it comes to the upper city, just as a precaution, and start taking them down the alternate route, and that's everyone else's cue.
And yeah,
Move.
we all move.
Yep, that's the cue. Move to the secondary point for the performance, and everyone gets into their places. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Good
Okay,
so far.
so how... I guess it would be pretty early into the moving of the prisoners at this point. Okay.
Yeah, not
Just-
super close to the prison, but not like... I guess maybe right before the halfway point, maybe, I would say, is when we're doing the thing.
Yeah, okay. That should
Far
probably
enough
be
away, so there's
about
not a ton of guards nearby.
Yeah, exactly.
an hour, I think, to get from your position to there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so then...
Roger's gonna find like a big box or something he could possibly kind of like jump onto and leap off of, as where he's gonna kind of place himself in the kind of like general populace.
Yeah, I guess you could have set that up beforehand, like early on in the morning.
yeah.
I'll definitely be like on a balcony or a rooftop or something.
Yeah, so
Okay.
everyone's getting into position on the secondary location, which is a little
Yeah,
more
we're using
secluded,
the
I'd say.
same map, basically.
Yep, same map.
Okay.
No reason
Okay.
to switch it for anything.
I'm
Yep.
underneath the horses, that's interesting.
Oh, I can,
You can.
Raise me up.
Are the
Yeah.
cards
There.
tokens?
There, you can do it.
There is guards where I would like to
Oh,
stand.
I'm not
Who
on top
has
of the curb, but I'm on top
who
of
has
horse
the
now.
bombs?
We would have given
I was
them to multiple people. Luth has one, and 2 other people would have them, so that way we can have multiple ones.
I guess I'll have one too.
Okay.
People with good decks, preferably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got it.
I can literally just put the bomb
It would
where I
be
want
Johnny
it.
who would. be
Oh
the
yeah,
best
we can
for that.
actually.
We could, yeah.
We'll have a planned spot because we already know where Johnny will be and stuff, so we can just have them on the. Well, can we activate them far away, or how does that work?
I thought they were more like gas grenades where they need to get thrown.
Yeah, me
I
too.
thought you had to light them and they had a fuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, tell
They
us how
don't have
they...
to be thrown.
Yeah, I guess this is up to Paul. Paul's the one making them. How do you want these bombs to be made?
I was thinking they would function as IEDs when I made the plan.
Oh, okay.
Like remote detonate or like detonate by being stepped on, like a mine.
Is it possible to remote detonate a mine
I mean, we've
in
got a ferry.
this setting?
I'm gonna say that it would probably be possible if someone were to have like the proper spells for it, like contingency probably.
Okay. So,
But I imagine it's possible for like an artificer to replicate that sort of spell, given enough time and.
And we definitely had
resources.
enough time.
We had time. It would probably be super expensive though.
okay, there would be. In that case,
Like I'm
I
saying,
would
it's feasible,
easily make
but not
grenades.
financially
Grenades.
reasonable.
Is that what you said?
Grenades.
Okay.
Yes.
Much
That
easier.
would explode on impact.
Okay,
So I have one, Luth has one, and who else?
not me.
Johnny.
I guess.
So be careful carrying them because
I
they might
don't-
go.
Well, no, Johnny is.
I don't know. I
the
should
Asmodeus.
carry one.
Mhm.
What's your dex, Roger? Probably better than
I
mine.
think +1.
That's better than mine.
Is
So-
it dex to throw these, or would it just be a?
Could it be strength?
It would probably.
Strength.
I was
to
thinking it would
yeet?
be
I
like
really
just like
hate
casting
how
fireball.
with like the mix of ranged items or throwing items is. I'd probably say strength for distance because you don't really care where it lands. Precise. You don't. It's a
Okay.
general area, so strength for range, and it's just flat DC.
Then I can.
Okay. Well, if it's strength, then I'm not going to take one.
Or strength
Um,
or dex. Strength or
okay.
dex.
Kind of on the setup, Roger's going to have a puffball ready, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the d8 for that.
Actually, maybe it should be Roger, Rylee, and Cain that have them. And no Luth. We probably have better strength than dex than him.
Okay,
No,
so
but I can literally just put my hand wherever I want it to.
Oh, right, yeah.
everybody, I have an owl.
Oh,
So
Okay.
what I was going to do is the owl can drop them like fucking bomber.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Ooh.
dude, that's
Oh yeah, and I could have also had Daybreak do that.
I mean,
but-
the owl might be able to hold on to one of them. but-
well, Owl and Daybright have each of them.
Owl and Daybreak each have one, and then one other person has one.
Yep.
And then Luth
I
has
think-
one because he can put his hand wherever he wants.
Or yeah, Luth can put it wherever he wants.
So
with his
Owl,
hand.
Daybright, and Luth.
don't say I can put my hands wherever I want. I don't like that.
I am just this massive hooded figure who is completely obscured with an owl sitting on my shoulder.
Yes.
And you take
I'm
the cloak
probably
off.
covering my
It's a
face.
tomato.
Oh no.
The tomate that hate.
Okay. So yeah, so
The
everyone would get into
Oh,
position
the artist that
and.
disguised me.
Oh, God.
I would like to let it be known. I want it to look like an undead, if possible.
You'd look like
Okay.
an undead devil then, probably. Or something like
Yes.
You'd probably have a look similar to Orcus,
Ah.
that. Mm.
the
I want to
devil
look
of
as evil
undeath.
as possible.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Okay,
Yeah, the
so
demon.
everyone would be in position. Seers would take the carts down this pathway, and he's pretty much going to be improvising and adapting to the performance that you guys are going to be putting on to try and
Okay.
handle the guards. So you guys do whatever the fuck you want for this
Make a
performance. How does it
performance
start?
check, just for the memes.
Who?
Make a
Johnny?
performance check?
Johnny's the one leading this. Johnny does the performance.
I guess whoever's. I
Uh-oh.
guess both you and Seers.
Oh boy.
So
Johnny and-
I guess I can do it with advantage because I have a 10 in performance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you do it with advantage. Ooh,
Wow.
yikes.
Jeez.
Yikes.
It's still good though. If you don't,
That's good
yeah.
enough.
5 and 1. God.
Yeah, that's a 5 and a 1.
Yikes. Oh well, things are going away. They're going okay so far.
Going okay so
Because
far.
of our high modifiers
Yeah,
and
thank
good
God.
roleplay.
Of course.
Yeah, we're relying on
So
these
we start.
modifiers at all
Okay,
costs.
so
Asmodeus steps out.
so the carts are coming up, right?
Yep.
Yep, cards are coming up.
Johnny is out in the middle of the road, invisible but disguised.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna use thaumaturgy to cause the earth to shake
Okay.
Okay.
harmlessly, but
Okay.
shake.
So that would
The crowd around you certainly is paying very close attention to you. A little bit intimidated, a little bit curious as to what exactly this is. They see you look fairly devilish, but they're not entirely sold on it just
He's
yet.
still invisible right now, isn't
I'm
he?
still invisible.
Ooh.
I'm using thaumaturgy, and then I'm gonna use minor illusion to cause a puff of smoke and appear.
Oh,
Ooh.
very nice.
That's dope.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Okay.
that happens.
Okay. So
There's
And-
just a cry of shock from the crowd.
And with thaumaturgy on my voice to make it loud.
Oh boy.
The day of reckoning has come.
Halt the horses!
It is time for this city to pay its debts.
Who are you? What are you doing in the road?
Who am I? I am Asmodeus, Lord of the Nine, and the one who is the patron of this kind city.
Patron?
Now, your sacrifices are due.
What sacrifices? What are you implying?
Your nobles, they promised me sacrifices, and therefore, this cart, this whole caravan, now belongs to me.
Seers would not be quite convinced yet because there's only one of them.
A murmur of shock rises
I
from the
thought when
crowd.
we used the
They begin
bomb.
to step back a little bit.
It sounded like a full stop, like gas bomb time or something, like crazy.
Gas bomb time.
I shoot an Eldritch Blast just in front, like behind there, just so my presence is known. And I look like a scary devil too, on a rooftop.
I guess we pop out.
Okay, that would scare the horses in the second card, probably.
I jump off the box and in midair raid.
Oh!
Let's see what happens.
Oh no! Oh shit, Reed.
Now, my men, take it away.
Oh shit.
And, oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I can, okay, so arcane energy taps into the minds of those around you. Each creature within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Or you see a glimpse of their thoughts.
Ooh!
Plans to attack you. So basically, all the guards within 30 feet of you.
So everyone in the second and the third card, everyone in that area, pretty much.
And, like, if there's any kind of, like, humans.
Oh, that was a wisdom check.
Well, there is a bunch of humans and other non-human people crowding around, so you are overwhelmed with the thoughts of a bunch of people. And let me just get a bunch of wisdom saves from the people that actually matter here.
Yeah.
It's DC 15.
Luth you're gonna know what Luth is thinking.
That was a
Like,
check.
into my madness.
That probably still counts, though.
Basically, it's just like anyone who tries to attack me, they get disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I didn't say this beforehand, and never mind, it's probably a bad idea. Never mind. I was gonna have like a Satan horse.
Ooh.
Dude,
I guess you could
I'm
have
Fucking
that.
do it.
Let's see.
So
Okay, so how many people are near you, Roger?
So I'm right
1,
there.
2,
So
3, 4,
right here. So guards in the second cart and guards in the third cart.
Yeah,
Okay.
all the guards in the second and third card.
and I
Okay.
guess as that happens, I shed my cloaks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much once we start the shit going on, everyone is like,
Okay,
oh, here we go.
Literally just one guard succeeds. Make a perception check, Roger. Just because you... Just something. Just make a perception for fun.
For fun.
Okay. You see, in the second cart, two fairly normal... have you seen Teebles before?
Have I seen what now?
Okay, never mind.
I didn't hear what you said. You
T-Bulls.
redacted.
Teebles.
No,
Have
the
you seen
only-
Teebles?
The only person who's met T-Bulls are Johnny and Seers.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I have not met T-Bulls.
Seers and Johnny, or just Johnny? You redacted.
Johnny and Seers have met
They were
T-Bulls.
both like
Okay.
hanging out in bars together.
What's a Teebles?
What's
the
a deal?
guard cat?
Okay, and let me just roll initiative.
Yeet.
Yes.
I will see if I can get the guards to stand down. Y'all are gonna have to pose a bit of a threat first before
Yep.
before I make it, just so it's believable.
I know.
I kind of feel bad that I homebrewed up a really badass captain of the guard stats, and y'all just sent him away.
We just yeeted him out.
Yeah, he was just like, he was gonna be pretty much the one tough thing. in
I
this
mean, pretty much if
encounter.
I see like 1 or 2 guards get downed or severely hurt, that's when I'm going to try and call out and pretty much just look at Asmodeus and go, okay, what do you want? You're attacking my men. I don't want bloodshed. What do you want specifically?
Yeah,
kind of.
that's good.
It feels so good to look at my hit points and see 60.
Same here.
I'm gonna be fighting against you guys actually.
Hmm?
I'm gonna be trying to fight against you guys. I won't go for super damaging attacks or any spell casting or anything. I'm probably gonna stick with short sword.
Or you could, like, try to stab the guy next to you.
I think
No,
I
we're
think we want to pretend that no actual
Mm-hmm.
some demonic
Just make
thing.
a performance check with the sword.
Oh, could I do a performance check with the swords, like fake stab Johnny or something, or try to hit Johnny?
Sure, that's reasonable.
Okay, yeah, then I'd
Well,
try
what's
to
your
like.
initiative?
Be
That
like,
is a good
"Wow,
that is a good
attacks
point. I
have no
probably should roll for that.
Because if you're low, oh, okay. Well, we might be able to kill enough guards at this point for you to.
I mean, yeah,
to
as I
save.
said, if one or two
I'm
guards
not
get
gonna-
downed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Alright.
kill any guards.
I would like to have suggested beforehand that we all aim to unconscious guards.
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Okay,
That's
well,
Could you resort
this
order?
guard right here
If
is
you thought
gonna.
No, you gotta resort.
Has everyone initiatived yet?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
If I have to shoot anyone, it's gonna be in the least vital parts of the body.
So in the knee.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
balls. Wait,
I was a guard like you until I took a shot to the knee.
You were
Johnny,
gonna reproduce anyway. Bang.
Oh, 1 second.
you're good.
Oh god.
Un momento, por favor.
my way.
This is going so much better than I thought it would. I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lie.
I'm amazed.
I genuinely expected like the persuasion or whatever to not work on T-Bulls or work on the guard, but
I 100% thought this was going to be like one of those like heist movies that turns into a comedy halfway through.
yeah.
I
Because
was
everything
kind of
just goes wrong.
hoping that you would just fail the persuasion check to get him out.
What?
This is my job. This is what I built the character to do.
Accidentally creates the implication that T-Bulls is like some really badass, super powerful captain of the guard fighter man.
I really like that idea though.
I am. This is literally what I built the
I'm
character to
rolling
do.
with it.
What the fuck is it?
You know,
I have no idea, but it sounds great.
It's like a table. It's like a tea
It's like
table.
a cat. It's like a name for a kitten.
Oh my
Mr.
god.
Teebles.
It's like 3 people
Oh.
here know about T-Bulls. The rest have no idea
Is it
who
a-
this is.
A specific person.
Yeah, it's the captain of the guard.
Yes.
Okay.
okay, I am going to
T-Bulls
cast
is. Do you remember when
Dissident
Seers and Johnny were like
Whispers
chatting up the
on
guards?
this guard.
Dissident
Okay, what
Whispers.
is
on
T-Bulls
that
is the guy
guard.
that Seers and Johnny were chatting up at that bar.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yikes.
Still takes
they
the half
pass?
damage.
They would still take half damage. They just don't run away.
Okay, that is how much?
1 sec. It's not rolling. I don't know why it's not rolling.
I think Dissonant Whispers is like one of the spells that's messed up if you just drag them in.
So
11.
it is. That's heat metal. That's a different.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah, I
different-
just
What's
figured.
the dice for?
Yeah, let's just do 3d6 psychic. That's what it's supposed to be.
Okay,
Boop.
he did.
Ooh.
Oof. Oh
Wait,
man, these are
I-
just normal guards.
Yeah, these are just normal.
So this
guards.
is this the guy right next to
What'd
me?
you do to him? Wait, we're
Can
killing
you
people?
do
What's going
psychic
on?
damage
I wasn't-
with
I
wait,
wasn't trying to kill him. I was trying to send him away.
Lewis, even half?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, half of it. I'm dumb. 7. He not dead.
Yeah, but he has to run away.
No, he
Yeah.
passed. And
Oh,
He didn't-
no, he passed. Oh, that's why I had to click the level.
Mm.
oh yeah,
Ah,
Oh, I'm out.
yes,
that'll do it.
all right. That guard is gonna lean out of. Actually, no. He's gonna climb out of the carriage
And
and.
so I cast it just by saying, "Be gone, fool."
Ah, you did. I expected you to say thought.
on, thought.
I expected you to say thought, but I knew that it wasn't being character.
It wouldn't be in character.
No.
Out of character, I would have said thought.
Yeah, I know.
Is Rylee wearing just like the full plate mail?
I'm not wearing tight.
Or
Technically,
just
I'm
whatever
wearing
your
splint armor. But yes,
Okay. 16 to hit.
You can put
no,
splint
it
on
does
the-
not hit. Not even
Alright.
close.
Oh,
The
those
guard
ones-
tumbles out of the carriage and takes aim with a crossbow and fires dead on your position. However, it splinters harmlessly off your immortal frame.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, the arrows with my splints.
And I'm on a horse, so I. But
I'm on a horse, mother.
yep, that's me.
Cain.
Right.
I'm just gonna say that.
I
Every
tell Daybreak to drop the bomb.
Ooh, where?
Just right below him.
Oh boy.
So, like, like right there.
Drop the bomb.
So it gets those horses and those guards.
Okay. Just mark the position that he. Oh, is it like
It's
just
right
starting
on
It's
on?
right there.
Cool.
Just right below him, basically.
Okay,
Is it a
so
15?
just the guards or
The guards
Who's-
and the horses is my hope.
okay.
I mean, it'll get everything in the area.
Into the carriage.
What?
What's the radius? What did I say was 20, 15?
I don't
I
know.
think he said 15.
I want to say
But
It
15.
would not hit then. Okay, so just that
I
many
just- I don't care about the
cons.
people in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 12 for guard 1. He fails. Is a 20 for guard 2. He succeeds. 14. I think I said the DC was what?
I
15?
thought you. Yeah, I think
I
so.
thought it was 15. Yeah, sounds about right.
All right, and 7 and 7 for the horses. I have no idea what the modifier is, but it's probably
Definitely not a
They're
+8.
probably
Yeah.
down.
I think horses have a +1.
Yeah, but they're wide horses.
They're oh shit! You're right, they're
Stretch
guard
Stretch
horses.
Wow.
Do they have uncannily human faces?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, my owl is hovering right above the other cart on the same position, but I didn't have anyway. So,
Yes.
owl.
I didn't see where your owl was, so
Hold up.
Your
I'm
owl
gonna-
goes on your turn.
I'll,
though, right?
I'll draw a hand, yeah. My owl's right here.
Does it go on your turn or does it?
Yeah, it goes on my turn, which is at the end of initiative.
No, but that's the
Yeah.
only card I'm close to. I can't put the other one out.
Oh wait, technically the ferry's supposed to go on its own turn,
oh
but
shit.
it
that's
does.
right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay. All right.
We just say
then-
it goes right before you do.
Can I non-lethally Eldritch Blast somebody? Is that possible?
Wait, Paul, do you want me to put my owl on the other one?
Sure, you can hit him in the knee.
All right. So I'll do it on the people back here that aren't. Oh, actually, yeah, on the people that aren't stunned yet. Wait, how
Okay.
long does the stun last?
It lasts 1 minute, and they remake the saving throw every turn.
I might as well do it on the guys and get advantage. So
Regardless,
Yep.
we're just trying to make it look like a fight that the guards can't win, so that way I can
Yep.
do. A
Well,
little
you
bit of
sent
face
away
cover.
the only decent person there, so.
Okay, I know. I remember I can split it now because I have two. So I send one to this guy and one to this guy, both in the knees.
Yep.
I feel like I could take off a leg, I'll be honest.
Just-
it just doesn't
Okay.
feel right.
First one misses, second one hits.
Yeah, I just want
It's
to
okay.
see the
We
guards
can do
first, though.
some serious damage to Seers and drag the body away.
Fuck you, bitch.
I mean, it would be
It's
convincing.
realistic.
Actually, shit.
I mean,
that
if I
actually,
get a crit, I
That-
would do on average 30 damage.
you're actually
with the
right. That
shot.
actually might be a convincing exit with that, with like the group saying, "Oh, we're gonna take your guard captain here as well." Kind of.
And also for resisting, fuck you guys. Dragged away a body.
Yep.
If Sears would go along with it as long as you didn't like actually get him down, but he's gonna adapt to whatever you guys.
All you gotta
allow.
do is just have Asmodeus walk up and do a bitch slap, and that insta kills, and that's believable.
Yeah, or like
That is true.
you could. Sears would be
You are
pissed
now
as
dead.
hell.
And then he slaps
I
Seers.
pronounce
Seers
you.
falls
Role play
over.
kill.
I'm gonna say as long as nothing you guys do is lethal, if any of you tries to hit him, Sears will probably like willingly let you hit him.
Mhm.
Not you! You are gonna get dodged. You are
I'm the
not
only
giving
one-
this privilege. But if
I'm
Johnny
the only
walks
one
up,
within walking distance.
yeah, if Johnny walks up and tries to do something to hit Sears to like make it look believable, Sears is gonna let him hit.
Distance.
You're the only one within walking distance, Asmodeus. Have fun with it.
Yep.
All right,
I
Seers,
don't.
your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Do I want to have him surrender now, or do we want to do another roll of combat?
It's.
One
I
round
mean,
of
they're
hesitation.
getting fucked right now.
I know. Yeah. I'm kind of like.
Also, this is all kind of happening at the same time, technically. So, like,
Yeah. Okay.
you know.
A round of hesitation.
So, in that case, I'm actually probably gonna like get down from the cart and charge Asmodeus, try to make a little show of it, with the short sword, try to strike Asmodeus, and I'm not gonna actually hit him. So I guess performance to try and hit him rather
Yeah, I guess so.
to make it look believable.
Yeah, that is very believable.
I don't want to make it look like I'm hitting him though. I want to like the performance I'm doing is making it look like this is anime dodging where he's not. I can't hit him.
Oh, you mean the thing with the one finger?
Yeah, exactly. Like I want to do that. I'm trying to boost up Johnny's performance is what I'm doing to make him look
Okay.
more powerful.
Oh, this is so good.
Is it actually blocked by one finger, or is he just memeing?
I was memeing, but he probably could.
If he made a gesture like he was gonna do with it, Seers is gonna roll with it and like try to like look like
Okay.
he's straining on the sword, trying to like push it past his finger.
Another gasp of shock from you.
I would.
What the hell are you?
I'm an old god.
Oof.
I am your worst nightmare. You had the perfect opportunity.
I know. I
That's my
did.
turn.
It's an elder god.
Yeah,
I am an old god. All right,
I'm an
dude.
old god.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Alright, Rylee.
All right.
He is an old god.
I will charge on my devil horse. I'm on a horse, you see, and I
Yes.
will charge this man. Can I make
I
the
didn't even
horse
see
make
him.
an attack? Or
Uh,
how does this work?
are
I've
you-
never.
the
I'm
horse is
riding
moving
it.
on your turn, so that means you're commanding it. It cannot make attacks like that.
Okay.
If it were to act on its own turn, then it could make attacks.
Okay.
Is
I have
that
no idea.
including the idea of it,
how it
him
works.
using his attack action to attack with the horse? Is that what we're like a mechanical weapon? Like
you
making
could
the
not-
horse kind of kick something?
I don't think
I
you can
think
do
that's
that in any sense.
Okay, wait.
How-
I
Horse
want to let
itself
everyone
can
know.
take the attack action if it's not being controlled by the rider.
Hmm?
The prisoners think that we're demons here collecting sacrifices.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
They're not going to come with us willingly.
I know.
Probably not.
We can convince them.
Well, we
I
just say like
With Stormwind, I look like a horrible monster.
Unless we take the carts with us, but we'll see.
-2 charisma modifier. So
Yes. Look, I can have a plus
Fun.
11 on persuasion. We can get them
yeah,
to
we
come with
can
us.
we can
Yeah.
come with us.
It'll be
But you're
fine.
not close to the cart that has a dude in it, or is he in the middle one?
I'm on a horse.
Our dude is
Well,
in
we can't get
the
them out
left.
yet, anyways, until we get the keys from Seers. Like, there's gonna be several rounds of basically not actually fighting.
I have
so,
60
Yeah,
feet
pretty
of room,
much.
and I
Next
can-
next round, when it comes around to Sears' turn, he's gonna try to order whatever guards are still standing to stand down and like open the carts and everything and start handing the prisoners over to Asmodeus.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Well-
what we're going.
And maybe Asmodeus commands like give
Actually,
up or we're gonna kill you too.
Yeah, exactly. Like make some sort of deal like that.
That is
Uh,
the thing that he would do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just see if I can milk this spell for all it's worth,
Yeah.
and I'll cast. It'll probably get the horses, but that'll work just as well. Just to make. I'll just cast sleep right here.
Ooh.
Okay. Roll not damage.
I mean,
5d8.
Boop.
Unless you're upcasting.
25 health.
Okay. I need to figure out how much HP a draft horse has. Give me like 2 seconds.
depends on if you go for the chest or you
Probably
go
a
for the
decent
legs.
amount, honestly.
The legs have 1 HP.
19.
Yeah, draft horses should have like.
That feel when the horses are tankier than the guards.
It'll go lowest health first, so the guards will all fall asleep probably.
Horses
Okay,
have
yeah, you
infinite
pick
HP as
cards.
long as you don't go for the legs. The legs have 1 HP.
What's the guard HP per person?
11 per person, so you get 2 of them.
Two
Yeah,
of them, yeah.
Damn.
That'll do it.
That'll do pig.
This is the best plan we've ever had, guys.
I know. I'm like.
And then
I'm glad I'm recording this because I'm deadass might try to make a comic of this scene. Actually.
I'm going to have.
I'm
I'll
glad my
do it.
stupid idea.
I'm just going to
worked
have the
out.
horse rush. I can cast a spell and then have the horse move, right?
Should I
Okay.
gas bomb the prisoners?
No. We need them
We don't
moving.
really-
Can I
Really?
move? The horse is technically large. Can I move through this guy?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, there's. Oh wait, yeah, there's no. Yeah, you can just kind of push him to the side.
Okay. I'm gonna be running up to get the keys, I suppose, and then race back down since that's
Charging up
most
behind.
movement.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna make an athletics check to see what
Oh,
happens.
I was just gonna shoot the lock.
If you want, I can
Yeah,
have
you
the horse
can.
make like a.
Roger's about to bitch slap that lock with the butcher's cleaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say he gets pushed aside.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do that, or you can still ride up to do the capture of the guard captain bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can do it both ways.
Either will
Mhm.
work.
Just don't use the gas bombs. I don't think we need them.
I don't think so at this point. Yeah. We got Mr. Teeble's guard captain out of the way. We're doing good. I can't believe that worked. I'm still
still
looking.
think
Yeah, would that be
my
communicated effectively to Roger
Hmm.
in this
Yeah,
one?
I don't know.
I mean, if we use one, then we still have two, so it doesn't matter.
So now it's the guard's turn, Lewis.
Yep. Okay, there is that one. He makes a con save. He
So
is
just
now
to be sure,
awake.
no killing, right?
He's no longer paralyzed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no longer paralyzed, but that is his turn. Luth.
Okay, so do I have reason to believe that where do I think that our target is?
We know he's in the. I don't think Sears communicated he's in the last card,
no,
actually.
Yes, Seers wouldn't have communicated.
He didn't have time. So you guys don't know which card he's in. We know what he looks like because we have
Perception
him.
check to find him, but
But that'd be a full turn, wouldn't it?
it would
Yeah.
be your action.
Sears knows he's in the last cart, but that's like if you guys disarmed him or whatever, and he gave the command, he'd open up the last cart first and tell him to give the prisoners from the last cart. Kind of like hint,
Luth,
hint.
you made me make a perception check on my turn. Would I have seen that our guy is not in the second cart?
You would have seen that, yes.
Okay.
What you see is a half-orc, a human female, and a gnome.
In the second cart?
Yes.
Oh, isn't there a
Okay.
tiefling in there too?
Nope.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
What's going
What?
on with that?
Lewis, you are making me very nervous right now!
Unfortunate.
Oh no, oh shit.
Seers knows someone that is in the second
Yeah,
cart, and something is going down.
Technically, no, she doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Actually, yes, she does, actually.
Yeah.
We've come back around to technically yes.
Luth, go. Come on. Do what
I'll
you
just
do.
move to here, and I'll look into this last cart to see what I see.
Action
Saving
perception.
my gas bomb.
Actually, yeah, action perception check. Because
I
it's
have a-
somewhat covered.
I have a +3 to visual perception checks.
Yep.
Where's my perception?
Do it, man. Come on.
Perception.
Oh, I think I already put in the +3
Perception.
automatically.
Okay, well, 21, you would still see your dude that you currently do not know the name of still, with the guard.
We've got this long.
He looks significantly more emaciated than when you last saw him.
Ooh.
Hold on, I have a video clip.
He is a hungry boy.
Next turn?
Yes.
So
Yes.
hungry boy.
Sleepy guard.
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Also sleepy. Also sleepy.
Paralyzed.
Kind of,
Paralysis.
yeah. Con
Roll.
save 4. He is awake.
Huh? 4?
He is not awake. I told you I was spacey.
Yeah.
I see.
It's okay.
Okay.
Where the
This
first?
is front guy.
Front guy.
Yes, he is gonna. He's gonna try to make a attack against Asmodeus using crossbow.
Okay.
Crossbow. That didn't go through. 14.
14. That is my armor class.
That hit.
Ooh.
So it hits.
Man.
Gonna roll damage on that for piercing.
Okay, yeah, I feel bad for saying this.
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
Can it hit
Yeah.
range targets?
What?
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is like any
Yes, it can.
damage up to 60
Oh
feet. I
shit.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is it the dude like this dude in the cart right there?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna kill
Yeah.
one.
Well, I mean that's where.
Well, I mean, as long as it's 2d10 fire, it's less than 4 or less than 11.
I mean, yeah, but
No.
that's
He already
where.
took psychic
He already
damage, though.
took damage, man.
He's gonna die.
Oh wow. Holy
Oh,
moly.
wait, not.
No,
It
he's
rolled
fine.
low.
That is exactly the amount of hit points that he has. He fails
Wait.
the saving throw.
We failed
Oh,
the
he
saving
failed
He
the
throw.
took
saving
7
throw.
before, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he took 7 before, and so he's taken 13 total.
So can
Oh,
he not,
wait,
not
yeah, he
die?
has 11. Yeah, I mean, he's unconscious.
Yeah, okay.
But
with
still, that's something.
significant burn scars.
That's something there that Sears would be
That'll
able to
be
see
fine.
and play with.
Screams as he burns alive, and everybody else is scared.
You see, that's something that Asmodeus would actually do if he got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be.
I'm in character.
Yes.
I
Okay.
Not
mean,
Fluffy boy, not Parala boy.
Oh, it's the one guy who didn't get who like passed the
Yeah.
check.
This guy is gonna bail out onto this side and run.
Yes.
Understandable. Have a nice
What a
day.
lad.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, so my bonus action is the owl drops the bomb right over that golden spot.
Okay. Gonna make con saves for the people inside.
That's gonna be everyone in the
8,
cart and the guard.
7, 11. Marvelous.
Even the thick horses. Nice.
I'm not in that
And then-
area, thank God.
Wild horses.
Wait, on
Roger.
the... Oh, would that also hit the horses as well?
No, not the square, not the cross, the tiny
Oh.
dot on the first cart. Front cart.
Oh, wait, on the first card.
Yeah, over
okay,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, front cart.
Oh, okay. that still works. That still works because
Yeah.
it's still 3 targets. Yeah. The 2 horses and the 1 guard's asleep.
Okay.
I really need to zoom out further.
Parella boy.
There we go.
And then he's going to just slowly walk to the last cart, just like this kind of like heaving this like massive like it weighs a ton, heaving this cleaver,
Oh, God.
and then just going to like just onto the lock,
Oh,
Okay.
Is
Make
it on the side?
2 attack rolls.
recklessly attacking the lock.
Is it locked on the side?
Whatever.
It's on the back.
Or sorry, wait, what?
The
Where's
only
the door? I
place
thought you
that
said the door was
open
on the back.
Is
Why
that
would
not
it be on the
for
side?
a jail cart?
It depends on the jail card, actually. There are
Most carts are locked on or have doors on the side. At least the way I understand.
I would think a jail cart would have it on the back.
Yeah, I think when I think jail card, I think back. When I think normal card, I think side.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So 1,
That's
2,
kind of what I
3,
assumed,
4,
but yeah.
5, 6, 7,
Right.
8. Oh, that's as far as I can get then, because that's
Oh,
40
shit.
movement.
Okay.
Just break through the side of the cart, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
I mean, you
I'm
can
just
get
gonna
to
start
there.
chopping through the side of the cart like the scene in The Shining.
Oh,
Here's
Jesus!
Roger.
Oh, that's
It's
terrible.
actually going to be
Is it a
more
wooden
effective
cart? Is it
because
just
the
like a
locks are
wooden-
magical.
Oh! Hey!
Well, I have a magical weapon.
Ah,
I have
Yeah,
a
but
magical
I don't
weapon.
think that would actually do anything. That's
I-
but the
They
sides
just
of the
go
cart are
close.
not magical, so
Okay,
make 2
so
attack rolls.
2-hand advantaged attacks. Boom,
I mean, you
shakalaka,
can't
boom,
recklessly attack
shakalaka.
a door.
Yeah,
or
you
a
can.
wall.
You can recklessly attack anything the fuck you want to. That's barbarian for you.
That
Just
makes
a melee attack is all it's
Yeah.
specified.
Okay, you know
Melee
what,
strength
sure.
based attack.
He's just being very reckless about it.
If
Sweet.
something just came up
Literally
and hit him right now,
Okay.
they'd be easy to hit.
Recklessly attack the door. Roll damage twice. Not even the door.
I
The
mean-
wall. God dang it.
He makes.
Inanimate objects would probably be restrained and prone since they can't stand up.
That's not how it works, Paul.
I'll kick anyone's ass. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick your dog's ass. I'll kick my own ass.
But
And I
that
mean,
is 20.
They're not conscious, so they should be making death saves. So the cart's dead right now. The cart took 2 attacks.
Was the cart
Yeah,
ever
So the
living?
cart's not there anymore.
So yeah, it's that is 23 magical slashing damage.
Okay, yeah. The wall has turned into a wall knot.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
And then you just hear
That's what Roger does. Does he just start laughing maniacally?
he just goes.
Oh, shit. God. This is
Yeah, I'm gonna make some wisdom saves versus pissing one's pants.
I made a
19,
horse roll.
19, 9. Okay,
My
Captain the
DC
Guard
is
and
15.
the Pyromaniac seem relatively unfazed. However, there is a green dragonborn that seems significantly afraid of you.
Oh, no.
I said out now, by the way. And I used my last 1 space of movement because I can't get all the way to the end of the back. But I basically made a giant hole right here and then stepped to the side.
You're gesturing
Okay.
for him to get out.
Just kind of like out now, and then point to the ground.
Alright, I am
Asmodeus.
roll some initiative checks for them. Okay, what's yours? Okay, so the green dragonborn would probably be the 2 because I rolled last one. So that one runs out and into the crowd and away, but down past this direction, past
Leech
Luth.
dripping. Okay.
That means he
Watch
runs
his
past me. I'm just gonna go ahead and just smack his ass.
Slap ass is back.
No, save your reaction for the one that we need.
Yes, the slap ass
Save
of
your reaction for
opportunity.
grabbing like the shirt collar, the one we need.
I'm going to like flat of the blade, just bash him across the back of the head.
The good dude we need.
Yeah, no, not the dude.
No, the lizard boy.
Why?
Because
We're
Prisoners
being
of
evil.
conscience are not
We're-
exempt from the death penalty. It's the law.
this is non-lethal. It's still technically reckless.
We're playing people trying to take prisoners. It would be weird if we just like let them run away.
That is fair.
Boom, shakalaka.
Okay, it
Also,
hits.
we have to make an example.
Okay, and this is non-lethal damage. That's 12.
I have no idea what level they are, so I'm just gonna say they collapse on the ground, face first, into the gravel.
And then just kind of following it up.
You cut out.
Don't run.
Yeah,
What did you say?
I lean forward slightly into the cart and say,
We skipped my turn.
Yeah, we
Oh,
see.
shit. Okay, shoot.
Yeah.
Do you turn.
the Dragonborn had initiative really low, like lower than.
Yeah,
So I think you
it's
just
two.
So now it's your turn.
Yeah, that's a dragon.
Asmodeus' turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Asmodeus.
I will give you one
That's
chance. You can spare your lives and those of the civilians. Give me what I want.
Roger pees himself, or not Roger. Pees himself.
No, Seers is in on this shit. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
Roger's wearing a
Roger
loincloth.
did.
Unfortunate.
You just got
twins
too
of a-
excited from burning, from hitting that
I've had
cage.
dogs like that. They get so aggressive.
Seers is in on this shit.
The
He's gonna
loincloth
fucking
just
roll
starts
with this.
dripping.
It says one guard's turn. Johnny doesn't have
Although,
to
to
roll.
be fair, his entire body is now covered in this kind of like thick
Yeah,
layer.
it's probably
But-
hard to tell.
Oh, okay. So,
There's that,
Alright.
and I'm going to prepare the action to cast fly so I can leave when
Okay.
this is all done.
okay. You're going to fly away then.
Because I can't disappear again.
Okay.
My invisibility is once a day.
I was going to come. I don't know if two people can ride on war horses. How many people?
They're horses. People ride double on them all the time. If D&D has a rule
Well,
against it, I'm gonna be like, what the
if
fuck?
that's the case, then I would ride on your horse if we were planning on that.
That's what I was going to come up to do. I don't know if
Okay.
we stayed.
If that's the plan, I would have done it. So,
I mean, you guys would have had time before Seers got here, so you could have
Yeah.
discussed all that.
Okay. So guard there does probably nothing, just waiting to see what the very real captain of the guard has to say.
Cain.
And elf.
I cast fly on myself,
Ooh.
Okay.
and I flap my fake wings, fly over there. Oh,
Oh,
Where'd
he's
you go?
uh,
Gone.
Send it back. Okay. Send it back. Back. There we go.
so that's as far as I get. And there's like a cage here. I can like peek through the cracks, right?
Yep.
See our guy.
yeah.
I just. Okay, is anybody like watching me? Like anybody besides the prisoners?
Well, I mean, you
Roger.
just kind of took to the skies and landed beside one of the carts. I'd say most everyone knows you're there.
And there's a huge crowd that's not on the map too.
Yeah.
Is anyone? So this guy's running away, right?
Yep. He's
there's a
already
huge
kind of
crowd here?
disappeared into the crowd. Yeah, there's a crowd basically everywhere you see green, to be honest.
Oh, okay. I assumed they were running away.
Well, actually,
Some people are, but I mean,
yeah, some people are there, some people are still watching. Thinner crowd than before. But still a couple of people. A lot of them have either backed up a little bit, I would say, or are watching from the windows. So let's say it's clear on the streets.
Okay. Basically, what I wanted to do is just get it so that the guy we want can see my face and nobody else can.
Okay. Well,
Just
I'm...
for like half a second.
So that way he knows
how do you do this? Are you wearing a disguise of some
he's got
kind?
mask of many faces on.
Oh well, I guess technically since we're still in turn order, I'd have to like, I cancel.
No, it just
What I wanted to do is basically flash my real face for a second.
And then, so it's to comfort him so that
It's to
we're
comfort him
rescuing
so
him.
that we're rescuing
basically.
him, so that he would recognize me. And
without letting everyone else know that it's
Exactly.
a rescue for all.
And
of
you
them.
could probably say something quietly if you wanted to do that.
okay,
I mean, does the mask alter your voice?
no,
Well, then if he recognizes your voice and you're talking quietly, he might be able to recognize your voice.
yeah. So I just say,
Actually, to be honest, he probably wouldn't be able to just remember your face
oh, okay.
Or your voice.
or your voice. If anyone, it would probably be just Rylee.
All
Wait,
right, I
Roger
will
was
just-
the one who escorted him, though.
Yeah, but I had him in my house for like 3 days or something.
Yeah.
I will just quietly say to them, and if
I mean,
the
Roger
prisoner
was there
hears
too,
it, that's okay. Just as long as it's just the prisoners hearing it.
Yep.
Basically,
You can
just
do that.
say, "Don't worry, we're here to help," and then that's it. We're not like, "Don't worry, we're here to help." We're not as we seem.
Yeah, the other 2 guards there are. So
Asleep.
Because the other guards are sleeping. Can I make like a
Yeah.
persuasion or something? So-
Sure.
Alright.
I'd say with disadvantage because of the situation.
Yeah, ooh.
It could be worse,
Okay,
kind of.
that's fair. I just wanted to make it so he wasn't just gonna try to run and get away from us and scream and ask for help and stuff.
Yeah.
But-
Mhm.
Well, I don't think many people would be accepting of giving him help, considering that he, at the very least, is wearing a recognizable prisoner's outfit.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
Rylee.
you
skip my turn.
Seers.
Oh shit. Seers, your turn. Also, elf. If you're not the elf, do anything. I keep calling it an elf. It's not an elf.
It's
What?
Fairy pixie thing.
Daybreak.
Yeah, I keep calling it an
It's
elf
called-
because
It's called
my
a
mind-
sprite.
because in my mind's eye, I'm just seeing Puck from Berserk.
I see
Yes.
that.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, guys.
Alright.
Keep going without me.
Do
Hey,
you want,
the
Daybreak
sprite
to
to
do
do
anything? Or Daybreak?
Oh no, the sprite is gonna just fly over.
Okay.
Above it. I don't want it to be in view, basically.
Okay. Okay, so Seers, after hearing that from Johnny, probably would just kind of like wrench his sword free from Johnny, kind of just like as if he's pulling free, and just back up like half a step and just, you want the prisoners? Is that what you want?
Yes.
Okay, and he'd kind of look back, he'd look at the guard, and he'd probably throw him the keys, just toss him the keys and just start unlocking the carts.
This one's dead.
Is
Or-
he? I thought he was
Yeah,
alive.
that
Okay,
one's
well then
dead.
I'd probably give the order to the rest of the guards, just like, who are still
They're
conscious,
like
just,
180 feet away.
you know, I'd be shouting them just, more, like, stand down, we're letting them take the prisoners, they won't try to kill the city or kill the civilians if we let them take the prisoners, kind of shit. To try and get everyone to back off, so that way, like, Seers could then go and unlock the carts for the rest of the 2.
Okay.
I could move there to try and go unlock the first cart. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to roll anything for the guards, but I don't.
Did Seth? Did you say something about just like the last cart was ours or something?
No, he said all of them.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah, he said all the carts are mine.
This all belongs to me.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So Seers is gonna.
That's a lot of prisoners we have to corral.
Well,
Well,
we were
they-
just gonna keep
They
them out
are
of the car.
sacrifices.
I mean, I think once we get them into the sewers, then we can just kind of manage them and figure out what the fuck to do. For the moment, it's just playing the parts.
I'm going to say that all of the prisoners do have a set of handcuffs, or of manacles for their hands and feet.
Do I have the
Okay.
keys for that though?
Yeah, that's on the key ring. There is one for the door and one for the manacles.
Yeah, and I've still
It'll
got
just
the
take
keys.
a little bit to unlock.
Are we still in
everything.
initiative at this point? Like, do the guards?
You know
follow
what? I'm
us?
going to say you can drop initiative. Just be quick about it before more guards show up.
Yeah, Seers would pretty
Okay.
much just like rush to the carts, kind of looking panicked and a little pissed off, like he's just like irritated. He's giving in, but this is the only thing he can do. And he'd unlock the first cart, kind of usher the prisoners out, and direct them over more towards like Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Rylee would
yeah.
ride up on a horse and say,
Okay.
Lord Asmodeus.
When you reach that one and you look inside,
Yep.
you see a human female, an orc, and Teebles,
T-Balls!
who is manacled to both his hands and feet and also has a gag in his mouth, and he's shaking vehemently trying to rid his mouth of the gag.
"What?
What?
Uh-oh.
Evils?"
Uh-oh, I think I know what happened.
He's not wearing prisoner's garb. He's wearing the armor of a captain of the guard.
There's a switcheroo.
Either there was a
What?
switcheroo, or that's an illusion, and I don't like either option. But Seers is still gonna go over, and he's gonna unlock the cart, and he's gonna again usher the prisoners out, including Teebles. And he's gonna. Can I like incite the Teebles to look
You
like?
may make an investigation check.
Yeah, to look for. Well, is it an investigation or like?
Yes.
It's investigation.
Okay, I
It's
didn't.
investigation.
Okay. That's only a +2. Oh, here's going. Oh. Yeah.
13.
Is it Teebles? Or
It's Teebles. As far as you can tell, it's Teebles.
I don't like this. I really don't like
It might,
this.
I think it might actually be Teebles. I don't know.
It could
That's
be.
what I don't like, because I know
But
what
there's
might
no
happen.
way to. How,
I have no idea. Yeah.
I
Seers
did mention
knows.
something beforehand.
yeah, someone was messing around trying to get out or
Yep.
do something with their
Yep.
manacles. Yes,
Yep.
or off their face.
It was a figure I recognized before dealing with the shackles.
Yes, you know who.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Like the person I recognized was the one I recognized, not
Yeah, the
Teebles.
one that you recognized was not Teebles, and it did look like he was trying to get something off his face. Or no, the one that you recognized was not Teebles, was trying to get something off his face. So
But-
you know who it you recognized.
You failed the investigation check, so you think that's Teebles,
Yeah, I don't know who.
or it looks like Teebles. Perfect.
Yeah.
could
Seers
still
knows
be
something's up. He's suspicious as fuck, but I mean, he's playing the part. He's not going to do anything. So then it's like, the last cart
Just
has
say-
prisoners open, already out and on the cart. So he's kind of just there and just take your prisoners, do what you want with them. Just leave the civilians alone.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh god, am I gonna have to run
Well.
the fuck away or fuck? Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Men, take them away.
And then, yeah, Rylee on the horse will be like, I guess, egging them on, like, in the pre-planned direction.
yeah, for the sewer entrance and
And so with the with minor illusion as well, I'm gonna try and get into a good position.
Mhm.
Wherever we're taking them out,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a fake portal to hell.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to disengage from this shit myself and figure my own way out, or gonna do the?
You're just
knockout?
gonna have to shed the armor and then change into like a, gnome. Or
Okay, I
something.
wasn't sure.
Hey
if-
boss. Hey boss. Why don't we take the guard captain too?
Well, may as well.
That wasn't part of the deal.
Correct. All right, Lord Asmodeus.
No,
and then
I said that I would spare the civilians and your men. I never said I'd spare you.
I'll ride up off the horse and like try and sweep Seers onto the back.
If you do that, he's gonna struggle if you don't do anything first. But like,
Just hit him with the slap in the face, and Seers goes unconscious.
yeah, he'll play along if you go. For
Yeah,
the
I'll slap him with the flat of my sword or whatever.
Yeah, he will play along and he'll go limp, and you
Very
can.
well, Lord Asmodeus, and then drape him over the back of the horse, the devil horse. I
Yeah.
don't know if it has horns or is a skeleton or what.
And that is the portal to hell, taking the prisoners and
And-
everyone to hell.
We're gonna be directing all the prisoners. I guess nothing happened with Lord Teebles. Like we released him, or what?
He's
happened?
with the rest of the
Okay.
prisoners. He's following
Okay.
with the rest of the prisoners,
We're
like
just-
everyone, I would say.
We bring them all to the sewer.
Yep, and that's where we're gonna figure out what the fuck to do with all of the prisoners. Once
Yeah.
we're in a safe
Okay.
place where the guards can't see us,
So
essentially.
we're doing that.
Once I'm in a place away from the guards, I'm going to drop disguise self immediately.
Is there any checks we need to do
For
to get them?
Getting all the prisoners into the sewers and stuff.
And
Yeah.
to like sneak them in there, so
let's-
we're not letting the sewers get found.
okay, to sneak them in there.
We're using like illusions and
Well,
shit to cover
after
them.
we need to sneak once we go through the illusion to hell.
pretty
Yeah.
much. Unless we use like darkness or something.
I think the bigger issue would be the noise, because you'd
Yes.
have like 10
Mhm.
sets of manacles dragging on the ground and a
Yep.
horse and other stuff.
Yeah.
I can dispel the
I cast Pass Without a Trace also,
Ooh.
Okay.
which each creature that I choose at 30 feet has +10 on stealth checks.
Matthew says Roger would guide everyone into the sewers after chopping the manacles.
Yeah. So once we get down into the sewers,
Yeah.
then we figure out what's going. Like, are we able to get into the sewers? Is that
Yeah,
what I'm trying-
without.
Yeah, you can get into the sewers.
Okay.
Okay.
You did the whole thing pretty quickly, I'll say.
Mhm.
If you took much longer, then there would have been a substantial reinforcements with an actual captain of the guard there.
Yeah.
But Peebles isn't the guy.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in the sewers. We've got all of our prisoners.
Peoples was never on the front of the cart.
Tables was never on the front.
What?
Oh,
Yes,
no.
Teebles was never on the front of the cart.
Yep.
Fuck.
Was a
I
fake dude.
I'm very
didn't
confused.
say that, but
Well, anyway, we know Teebles is with us,
Okay.
yes, Peoples is with you.
Yep, so we get into the sewers.
and he is an actual captain of the guard.
Yes, Teebles is a captain of the guard.
Okay.
Then that means we have a captain of the guard with us.
That is correct.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
so
right?
pretty much when they get
Yes.
into the sewers and they're like
Put him in the tool pit.
once we're away from them,
The tool
Seers
pit.
would go to the Teebles and kind of pull the gag out of his mouth and probably just are you the actual Teebles or who I think you are?
Yes, and the real Teebles.
What
I
happened?
I don't know. I was going about my duties, and the rest of the gods came behind me, and they picked me up and kicked me to the ground, saying I had escaped. They put me in the manacles and threw me into the cart with the rest of them. It is an outrage.
Fuck. I know what
Couldn't
happened
even
to
know
you
what
and I
happened.
don't like it.
Well, what are we gonna do with him?
That is a good point. We have him here.
I mean, the same as we're gonna do with the rest of the prisoners, right?
And what
Just-
would that be?
What are you going to do?
Shush!
So-
We're talking.
I
quiet.
have not taken disguise self off yet.
No, you haven't.
What should we do, Lord Asmodeus?
I'm gonna cast blindness, deafness on Teebles.
Okay, gonna make
That's
a
good.
con save.
That's a good point.
So it's a 15.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
not blind.
So he's
For-
blind.
For 6 seconds, then he'll make it again. Act quick.
Oh.
So he's blind. I drop it. Teebles, I'm here to save you.
What?
Amazing.
I grab Teebles and I run towards the exit.
What?
Lord
Whoa!
Asmodeus, he's getting away, I say.
Roll deception, both of you, independently.
Oh, independently, not with advantage?
No.
It didn't work how I wanted.
Horrible.
Oh no.
Sure.
I run out with Teebles.
Okay. Well, Johnny's gone.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And I drop the spell once we're further away.
Oh my goodness. What was all that about?
I don't know. There was some demon god who showed up attacking the city, and he took you, and I saved you.
Because of that one time in the...
Oh, John, you're the performer from...
Yes.
Good heavens, however did you get down there?
Well, I saw them take you, and I just followed because you're a good tipper and a good friend. And I didn't want a demon to take you.
Well, Sir Heartstring, I am forever in your debt, I suppose.
Oh my god.
Well,
Sincerely say thank you.
well, it was only my duty as a truly noble citizen.
Yes, of course.
Now,
So
I
We
think
have to
that's-
go quickly and alert the rest of the guard.
exactly. Let's go.
There's a demon cult in the sewers.
Yes. They sacrificed children, I heard.
Children! How crude!
Children sacrificing back into this. Oh my god.
And I'm only letting that fly because you passed the roll to spread the rumors that was already a thing.
I know.
Oh my god, I love that.
I hate that so much. You guys suck. Those were my kids.
There's
And
a
Emily
demon.
right.
There's a demon cult sacrificing kids in the sewer.
What has happened? This is the second boss in a row.
Okay.
So
I
back
think
in the
You
sewers.
can go back to the sewers. We're just going to the gardens.
Do any of
Yeah.
us know a way to get out of the city? Is there like a sewer exit or anything?
There is not. The deepest parts of the sewers goes down and empties into
Zombies.
into a ravine that you don't know how far down it goes.
Okay. Would any of us know of any secret ways we can get out of the city?
Lewis, would I know? Because
there
of the one in
is-
persona.
Actually, a person or a group of peoples that would have an idea of how to get out.
The
They're
drug gobos.
currently inclined. I don't know if you're memeing or not, but yes.
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
Actually, they were
I-
going to
Would-
contact you.
Yeah,
They're-
Shroomy boys.
yeah, because I wanted to buy their product,
I think the only thing we can do with the rest of these people is get them out of the city.
potentially. I'm not harboring
I
them in
mean-
my house.
Don't get me wrong.
We'd all for that. honestly.
Like most of these people are terrible people, so like we could just leave them down here to survive.
Oh,
If they get out, they get out.
Unlock their
Better
shackles
than
and let them do what they please. They
pure
could die down here. That
prisoners.
seems fair.
it's definitely a second chance more than a
If they
hand.
want to earn their living, they can earn their will. They can, like, will themselves to live.
I feel
Yes.
like banishment from their home is punishment enough.
Well, I mean, they should get an opportunity to see their loved ones. If
I
they
agree
make
with
it out of the
Roger.
sewers.
For the moment, I actually agree with Roger on this one. Let
Yes.
them stay
Look,
in the sewers. And if they
I can
escape,
take
they
them
escape.
down pretty deep, and I'll give myself a 10-second head start. I'll give them, the starter directions, and I'm just going to sprint out. I move pretty fast,
Yes.
Well, eventually, one of them's probably gonna come back to the surface and tell the guards what actually happened.
Well, see,
I mean,
here's the
why not?
thing. We kept them from being executed, and I don't think any of them would go to the guards.
Right? You're right here. You can
Right,
respond if
Right,
you wish.
guys? Would any of you go to the
Any
guards?
protests?
No,
Huh?
no, I wouldn't go to the guards.
That's
See?
a smart choice.
See? Worst
It
case
all works
scenario,
out.
if they make it out, they're forever in our debts.
Yeah,
We just
and
save their
they get a
asses.
second chance. They can start anew and not be,
Eh.
maybe not make the same mistakes.
Oh, and then Roger actually starts wiping off the paint on his face. He's like, I'm a pretty nice guy under all this paint.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
excited
have to start
to
pulling
leave.
off the guard armor and probably revert
I
back
never
to
doubted you
elf
for
mode.
a second, Roger.
Well, we
I mean, my
probably get
plan
moving,
B, if you said no to that,
like-
was just chop off their heads. But
Morally
No.
speaking, right? These people were going to be executed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
for another year.
morally speaking, and I mean, this is the most convenient option. I'm going to be honest. We could just push them into the sewer water.
No, Roger.
Well,
I mean, no, Luth.
yes, we could.
Okay. Don't get me wrong, guys. You can survive. You just smell bad for a few months, no matter how many times you bathe, and you might get AIDS. But
You didn't get the AIDS from the sewer water.
you don't know that.
It depends how deep.
What do
That's
you mean? Of
information I
course,
did not want to know.
I knew. I can sense where disease comes from, and I know it's not from the sewer water. Though it definitely has stuff wrong with it.
Same difference. You could get diseases, but it's survivable. But I think it'd be more fun to leave them in the maze. Alice?
You're talking about the one maze with the
I mean, why don't we
disgusting
just leave?
jello cubes.
No,
we shouldn't
I
leave
take
them
them
here
into the
because
sewers pretty
guards
far
would be-
away from any exits, and I just leave them there.
Let's start moving at once because, I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what
time to go.
Johnny plans to
I
do.
just
Oh, yeah.
vote unlock the chains,
Let's go.
take the one we need, and we leave the
I
rest of
grab
them
two
done.
of the prisoners by the backs of their necks.
Oh,
Come on,
Okay.
let's go.
Let's go.
What are you going to do with those prisoners?
Follow the big buff dude.
Oh, the big buff dude.
In my loincloth, I drag them. I basically guide them into the sewer that's
Make an
pretty far away from any
intimidation
near.
check with advantage.
Oh, what now?
Someone make intimidation with advantage who was involved with that.
Roger.
You want-
I mean, I only have
Anyone
a,
with charisma,
Oh, wait,
please.
I have a
intimidation.
+4 to intimidation.
I've got plus
you
7.
can do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Seers
I mean-
has the +7.
Seers isn't.
Yeah,
why
but
would
he didn't
be
say anything.
Yeah,
intimidated?
Seers is just chilling mostly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty obedient. You don't have to worry
Okay,
about
so-
them running off.
No, Seers is back to
Basically-
being passive and bitchy.
Basically, I guide the whole group back to where we walked in originally. And then I turn away from that, following one path. I take 2 lefts, 1 right, another left, and then 3 rights,
Okay.
spacing them out. And then I leave them there. I say, I want you to scream at the top of your lungs and count to 10. When you get to 10, feel free to, explore and find your way out. But really quick, and then I bash them over the head with my fist. Just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Roger.
What the? Are you knocking him out?
Nah, just kind of like knocking some, more of a show of
Show of
David,
strength and another
don't
little
question
intimidation.
it, and more of a show of don't question it than
Don't question
I'm trying
it
to hurt them,
and
hurt
behave
them.
yourselves.
Look,
That's fine.
if you get out, don't tell the others. Come find us. We can have some work for you. But if you do anything illegal and tell me you're connected to us, I will hunt you down. And I will butcher you like a pig. And then eat you. So, keep that in mind. And then he just flashes them this like really genteel smile. He says,
Wow, I
"Okay,
thought I was the devil person.
I know, right?
now, keep in mind,
Before you do this, isn't one of them a serial killer?
Yes, one of them is a serial.
Maybe we should let that one free.
We don't know which one. Who is it?
Do we know?
I'm gonna say that, yeah, you can figure it out because there was literally a flyer that advertised the whole event.
Okay.
I
Well,
took
I
all
mean-
the prisoners when I went like deep into the thing.
Except for the one that
I
we need.
thought we were following. Or I
Are
was.
we
Yeah, I would-
really going to perform our own execution?
Oh no,
I-
I would have specifically said everybody wait here and then dragged them all off.
The rest of them, aside from the one we need.
Why?
Yeah, aside from the one we need, I would have taken all the other prisoners deep
I
down
wanted
into
to
the
come
ship.
with you so that I can. So you have passed without a trace.
Okay,
No,
you
it's
can,
more important. We don't care about them being caught necessarily.
yeah, we don't
Oh,
care
okay,
about
sure.
them being found. Like, I don't care if they're found.
We'll
I'm
tell
just-
Roger to meet us up at the.
At
yeah,
Luth's
I mean,
place.
I would take a different exit out and then meet you guys back.
No, okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Like, I would like run away to where they couldn't follow me.
Yeah, so we're probably going to
Uh,
Luth's place, I would say.
But I'd basically just be like, okay, I want you to count as loud as you can. If I don't hear any counting, I will come back and kill you now. Just keep that in mind. Okay, on the count of 3, start counting to 10. 1, 2, 3. And then Roger starts sprinting up as fast as he possibly can, which is 80 feet per round. And sprints all the way, like, back all those turns and distances and things like that, kind of back to where he started to the group.
Okay.
And then, or to where he left the group, and then goes out one exit down, like the closest sewer
And the
exit.
group's already moved on at this point.
Probably
Yeah, the
Luth's
group's already
place.
moved on. And he goes out the nearest sewer exit to that point. Not the same one, but a different one.
Okay.
Mhm.
Puts back on his cloak and kind of goes out.
Yeah, and the rest of us clean off our disguises before we go into
Yeah.
the main city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And I vote we take the guy to Luth's workshop.
Yes.
That's what I would vote.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, where else is there?
Yeah, I
Seers
mean,
house,
I
but he's
brought
not
them
letting me.
specifically to the exit closest to Luth's workshop.
Seers probably has plenty of property.
No.
No?
Well, he does, but he's going to say no. He's not.
Probably wise.
He is not going to compromise any of his personas because of this one guard captain.
I don't want to compromise any of my personas. I
You
got
don't have
one.
any personas. You got one.
You
I've
know,
got
that's
7 mouths to
probably-
You
feed.
don't have
Has a
to house
billion.
him too long.
Guys,
because-
none of us
I wanted to
have a
take him to-
persona.
He's about to leave the city, guys. Is
None
I
that-
of
want
us-
to take him to the
I
spooky
have 7
underground
mouths to
rest.
feed and 7
Yeah,
houses
that's
to
too bad.
take care of. Fight? No,
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
compromising them.
Let's take him to the.
Guys, none of us have a persona.
Can we take him
Stop
to a
worrying
fame?
about it.
Where's
Yeah,
that fame thing?
if Fame
I have a
contacted
sending
you via
stone for
the
Fame.
Oh, yeah, contact
stone
him.
that he asked you to contact him through the sending stone when you got him back.
Yeah, we got him back.
Yeah, he's
Let's go.
Okay. I
okay.
take out the sending stone. Hey, Fame, we are successful and we got the guy back. Hey, what's your name, by the way?
At the guard.
Yeah, the guard.
I sent a
Evelyn.
video.
Evelyn
Oh, we got-
Torbanen.
Evelyn.
We got Evelyn back.
That's
the
a
name.
feminine name for a guy.
No, Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Not Evelyn, but Evelyn.
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 Okay.
Evelyn, okay.
Evelyn.
Yeah, that's a feminine name.
It is
for a
Evelyn.
guy.
Either way, we got Evelyn back, and
I just got it off of
mission
like
is
this name
complete.
generator.
Name generator.
I know, never trust those.
shit.
Never trust the generator.
Yeah, they've given me some pretty odd things.
What do you want us to do with Evelyn?
Let's see. Takes a little bit, but you do hear back from him this time.
Oh my god.
Oh, good, you finally recovered him. In 2 hours, meet me at the Rats of the Underground. And my assistant will take him from there.
Okay,
We're
let's
not
go.
getting trusted with him anymore.
Good. Thank God.
Okay, but that means we're not going to Luth's place. We're going to Rats of the Underground.
We're going to rest
Yeah,
of the
I
day.
mean, Roger probably would have gone back to Rats at the end
Mhm.
because that's
Rats-
kind of like the base of operations.
Finally,
so
put
we
this
go to
job
Rats of the
behind
Underground.
us.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, no, he probably a little bit more just because it would take him time to get there. So 4 or 5. But it takes time, but you get there, and it takes a bit of waiting because he's on the other side of the city. But he does get there, and he...
His assistant.
Any poo-poo monsters?
Do you want there to be poo-poo monster?
No.
No.
There is no...
Yes, I
No.
want to kill something.
I
No.
want to kill a poo-poo golem.
No. Stop it.
You guys get to kill
The
poo
great
golems while I go get and make the guards my friends. That's
You're-
perfect.
You're gonna make
Hey,
guards your
ho.
friends. Oh my god.
Heidi ho.
Okay, yeah. If him and Aldemir show up, and about probably an hour after you get there.
Oh my god, Affy's actually here in person.
Yeah,
The
Effie is there
whole
in
time
person.
I'm trying
Oh
to
my
talk to other people there, trying to figure out how my riot went.
I think I need a drink.
You're trying to talk to the other like thieves and
To other
guild who-
people, see if there's any news about the riot, like what happened with it.
Okay, I believe I did make a couple of NPCs.
Yeah, you
for
did.
them.
Well, I know there's a certain lizard who probably works there.
Certain lizard.
Oh, you're.
Yeah. Would you like to take over, Matt?
For the kobold.
Yeah, for the kobold.
Oh god.
It went well. It overall went decent. They made a break for the exit, but getting about halfway there, it was sort of broken up by the guards, and they had to scatter out. There was multiple arrests and several injuries, and I think 1 fatality.
Perfect.
Nice.
So,
Pretty
you
all
can say
all
that
of
it
those
was a
words,
massacre.
but all
We
of those
heard people
words, but
say-
from the voice of I fucking told you guys.
Oh, you're that kobold we worked with like that very long time ago.
Yeah, you got me arrested, you sons of bitches.
Didn't we also get you out?
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Well, I didn't ever like you either, so that's feelings mutual.
The lizard then just like walks away.
I think I like you better in a bag.
He like skulks away, flipping
I
you
think I
guys
liked you
off.
better in a bag.
Brutal.
Oh my god, Rylee. Holy shit.
Your wounds can't heal that.
No.
Sons-
Lay on hands to heal the sick burn. All right.
Okay, so
A bard paladin. Yes.
okay, so Affy.
Oh, you mean Angus?
Oh. So Affy and his assistant are here to collect Evelyn, whatever the fuck his name is.
It's good that you've. What was his accent?
I
That
don't remember.
It was like
that.
something. It was like Frenchish, I'd say.
it was. I think it's just what you had. Yeah. What you
Yeah.
were going
Finally got him back. That's good. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
you might hear about it already. Like, you know.
There's
Yeah,
something.
that's
Trust
big
me,
deal.
I have. You made quite a scene,
I
but I am impressed.
mean, as far as I'm aware, it was quite a clean operation that we pulled off.
Yes, it went well, and
as per previous agreements, though the time at which I pick him up has been accelerated slightly, you will all receive 20 gold pieces.
Wait. We were getting paid for this?
Did you really?
Yes,
you thought
Roger.
you weren't getting paid.
I'm not even there to get paid.
That's the whole reason I'm doing this.
It's literally what
I
they
was
do.
never told about this part.
You were present when you took up the quest originally.
What?
How many people were in the group when you took up the
Not Roger and not Johnny.
Not Roger and
Not
Johnny, so
Roger
yeah,
and
it would have
Johnny.
been Luth.
Was the
Rylee.
kobold there?
Kobold was there, yeah.
Okay.
But then Kobold was like, "No, fuck you, I quit." Like immediately after that meeting.
Yeah.
So
I see.
Roger was hired as a sewer guide originally.
Yeah.
I see you have. Oh wait, no, he came in with a fame, so he would know about
Yeah,
it.
he was put on the team by a fame.
Yeah.
I see the kobold is no longer with you. Is that correct?
Yeah,
sir.
he doesn't particularly like us at the current moment.
Has there been any more altercations to your crew?
Well, there is one bard that
Alterations.
we have added to the group. He went off in a different direction.
Yeah, covering
And
our
that
ends.
would be the man Asmodeus himself. Is that not correct?
Unfortunately, he's not here for
I
you to
believe
meet
that's
him.
right. Yeah.
Well, it would be a shame if he were not to be compensated.
I
He
agree.
waves a hand, and Altmir brings forth a pretty large bag, and he pulls out 6 bags with.
Why don't you
20
give that one to Rylee?
I was about to say, mate, I would happily share his share with him. Or I can give it to him.
How
You trust
about let's give
Give
it
him
to
a great
Rylee.
friends.
Yeah,
think we
give
should
it
go
to
with that.
give it to Rylee. I don't trust Roger.
Yes,
All
I
right.
think that the
Okay.
church lady should be the
I
one
guess,
to.
thank you for
You
trusting
mean the one
me.
who cheats in bare knuckle boxing? That one?
Ah,
That's the one you'd be
and,
giving the money to.
and
What are you
you,
talking
Riley. As per another agreement, the information regarding the man who killed your father.
Oh, yes.
Well, it just so happens that the stars may have aligned. For the man's name is Branyon Barpalor, the Dragonborn prince, as he so chooses to be called, that has recently returned to us.
Oh shit.
And it would be unfortunate for my plans if he is to remain. Therefore, I believe my final request of you is to make sure he disappears in a sense.
You want us to do an assassination?
However you plan to off him, just make sure he is out of the question and
Mhm.
Uh,
What?
That sounds
Who the
great.
fuck
Hey,
don't
that's,
care how you do it.
I
Just
prefer not to get
What?
involved with that sort of thing.
Are you saying that we're going to the festival
Yes.
if
and we're getting paid to do it?
I believe he would likely be there, as this whole carnival of blood is in his honor.
Fuck yeah! Guess who's going to the gladiator?
Do you
They've
know?
been arranged a jousting tournament for him to attend.
Wait, what the
But he
fuck?
won't participate in any of them.
No, he wants to participate in the joust. I do know.
So it could be possible that a little accident happens when he's participating.
It is possible, yes.
I can have a steel cord.
I have a
is
question.
he only in the joust or is he in the team fights too?
I believe he prefers to watch that.
I have a question.
He's likely to be in the upper stand. Fire. No.
I
Oh.
prefer to take care of him myself anyway, so.
That sounds good.
We can assist you with that.
No, it's
So,
all right.
okay, just to clarify, you're saying we can play in the tournaments?
Yes.
That is correct. There is, of course, a public admission, but if there is
You gonna
anything
compensate us for
that
that
you
later?
need to attend some of the more, shall I say, highbrow areas, come to me, and I will be able to grant it for you.
Oh.
Mhm.
Money is no object.
Okay, can I have 100 gold right now?
What is your intent with this 100 gold?
to have the 100 gold. You said money was no object.
Money is no object,
Can I
but
have
I
some?
find your plans exceedingly unproductive.
Roger, he
What you
means
may have is the ability to go fuck yourself.
What you
What you may have.
Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. I was maybe planning on doing that. And 2, you can pay me to do it and watch. You know, if you're into that sort of thing, I know some sick fucks are. So, I need
So-
money, but
how much gold did we
How
get?
much?
I think I liked you better with the red paint on.
I would agree with that
you.
statement.
How much are we getting paid if we kill this son of a bitch?
That is a good question.
For whoever does the deed,
I'll kill him.
50 gold
not if I get there
pieces.
first.
And
No,
for everyone else, 30.
This is personal, all right? I don't even need the money. I'll give you 20 gold.
That sounds fair. I
Look, if I
suppose.
get there first, I get there first. That's just how that happens. Okay.
Look,
Keep
He
that in
killed
mind.
he killed my pa, right? So
He killed your dad, but like,
yes.
Let her get revenge.
I agree with that.
we'll
Let her try
Yeah.
first, and if she fails, then you can try. How about that?
fine.
See, there, deal's done. First assassination job I'm ever going on. I'm not sure how this is going to go.
It's not assassination, it's revenge. Anyway.
Well, I mean,
Well,
yes and no.
Revenge
It's,
by assassination.
I thought you believed in second chances.
Well, that came. It's a difficult.
Looks like our oath just got changed.
Ba ba ba
I'd
ba.
say that revenge in certain situations is warranted, and this is like
He
one of
already
those
had enough
situations.
second chances before he.
If
I mean,
Okay,
that's
no,
fine.
but
I
for real
don't care
though.
about this one, but she's fucking up the city, so go ahead. But I'm just like,
I'm sure if I met him, he'd be irredeemable. So it's.
See, that's a fine justification. I give you my full support with this plan.
So, okay. Are you telling me he will not have any mercy?
He didn't give any mercy to my father.
Are you saying you'll kill him by any means necessary?
I'd rather kill him by any means that include my own 2 hands.
By any means necessary, using your own 2 hands.
Yes.
You imply, theoretically, that if you fail to kill him, it's your fault if something bad happens?
I mean, yes, of course. I don't understand what
You're
where
just
going.
asking him the tenets of the vengeance.
And last but not least, are you willing to do something outright evil to kill him?
I'm not willing to kill anyone else if that's what you're asking.
Well,
Him and
let's
him
say you had to kill nobody or him and someone else. And that somebody else was also like a bad person.
Did they have a second chance yet?
His son, in order
That's
to
up to
get
you.
close to him, and then go out of your way to poison his wife, and then kill him.
I'm
But
just
if
gonna
you
kill him.
want to kill him, but you
Account of
also
Monte
have to
Cristo.
commit minor tax fraud.
There's no reason to overcome. It's just simple. I don't see how someone could.
Why
Well,
are you
you-
asking her all these
Challenge
questions?
them to a duel? I mean, like a judicial sort of duel?
No, I'm
Like,
just gonna joust and then.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
cheat
have-
a little bit in the joust.
people die.
Yes, I'm
people
gonna
die in
cheat
joust
a
all the
little.
time.
You're promising to get vengeance, right? For your father. That's the goal here.
Yes. Now, technically, I met a paladin after my father died, and he sort of argued. But this is a once in a lifetime chance, and
And I suggest that you take this chance.
Who needs second chances when you can have vengeance?
look. He already. I know my oath, and this is not. And I will atone if necessary, but I do not believe.
I don't
At
think
this-
you're going to need to atone for this.
I think Okay, so this happened in
Out
another
of
campaign that I
character.
played in. I just want to mention something. Someone basically double oath, and because they promised they were a vengeance paladin, and they promised the oaths of devotion to someone.
Yeah.
And so what the other DM ruled was that they could choose 2 of the oath spells out of the 4 like choices theoretically.
I don't feel
Take-
like this is out of oath enough to.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna. Let's wait
Yeah.
until.
Really pretty
Rylee.
close. And besides, there's a lot of things that can happen.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words.
I mean, if she does end up killing more than just him to get to him or something, like she lets her emotions kind of take hold, then maybe that would be kind of the trigger
Yeah.
for it.
It's a promise. That's all an oath is.
Also, this is all part of the plan. Don't worry.
These paladins, some call them Avenger, Dark Knights.
We'll see what
Their own
happens.
purity is not as important as
I
the
remember when Avenger was its own class.
It do be like that, but
Anyways,
I'm just saying, if you want access to Hunter's Mark and Misty Step,
I mean, yeah, it would be great, of course.
switch oaths. You could do it.
Just
Don't.
hold off now for a second, and wait until like an actual. I guess
yeah,
this
let's
is
wait till something happens. We
Yes.
can plan for the babies, but we'll let the roleplay fall as a.
and I have talked about this with Lewis.
Yes,
Well-
he has. We've spoken excessively.
Yes.
God damn it, I should have used a bonus action to...
Double cat, double oath it. Do it.
I'm not going to double oath anything. I don't think a double oath is a good idea,
I'm like
We
wishing
should
I had
make
done
an
things
exploding
Because-
lance.
especially redemption and vengeance. I don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about how we can make sure that you kill him.
Well,
I was
Yeah.
gonna.
Of the oaths, that's probably the worst to duo oath.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think that
Maybe like
I think
ancient
that
West.
Ancients is one of the better ones to duo oath with. Heroism would be easy to duo with.
Oh shoot, yeah, that's
I was just going to smite him with my lance,
I was about to
those would be
say,
watchers' oaths, yeah.
give.
or use the ring pool.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's gonna be a high level dude. Like,
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna be
definitely fairly high level.
Yes. I can
What
do
I
a
was
lot
going
of
to say
words, but not
is
that much.
we could basically put a shit ton of damage boosts on the lance
Mm-hmm.
from different sources.
well, we
One way
probably
or
don't
another.
have access to the lance in advance. It's probably like they provide it, right?
Yes, they do
Benefits.
provide the lance. They do not provide the armor. They
Oh.
do require an actual horse to be used.
Not a fine steed horse.
That would count.
Actually-
Feinstein would.
I'm wondering because in
I mean,
Oh, so I can't just make a car.
a world of yeah no in a world
Spoilers.
of magic and other
Run
things,
over with the tank.
would they have included the art of breeding the perfect horse as like part of the thing?
Absolutely.
Or-
100%. Like, the art of breeding war horses, specifically for jousting and other things in the medieval ages, was a very important thing, and horses were bred for their
But-
conformation and their build. So it would have been...
You can just
But you can
magically
summon-
create the perfect horse.
Yeah,
No, but just
Yeah,
summon
but-
Scorpion horses.
But
I
that's
feel
also-
that this isn't like a real battle. It's a mock battle about art, about
yeah, I don't think
true.
they would risk the wounding of actual horses. I think they would have temporary horses.
Perhaps, but I do want to make the argument that in a similar category, in real life, cloned horses are a thing, but they do not allow cloned horses generally in any registries or in any shows, and I almost feel like fantasy horses or magical summoned horses would almost be in that same category that cloned horses in real life are.
yeah.
I feel like it'd be like they would summon the horses at equal
That's-
strength, so that they're just temporary horses, and that way it's like a fair. 'Cause
That's- yeah, if they
otherwise
wanted
people
to
are like, oh,
run
your
it-
horse is better than mine. Or whatever.
If they wanted to run it and keep it fair with summoned horses, they would probably want to do something like that, where it's summoned horses that are given by the people running it, rather than people summoning their own horses. Just that way, things are fair.
Yeah. I feel like if I was running a more low magic setting, I'd probably like definitely have the horses because I feel like having the better horse would be like something that they would be prideful of
Yes, 100%.
rather than ashamed of.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they
Yeah, because
I don't think
part
that's That's not really important right now.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not important. I could just also say that like they could outlaw magical horses because they want to elevate that like that the work that it takes to breed a good horse for that kind of thing. So it's like
I feel like if it was a more low magic setting, I'd probably do that.
I mean,
but-
I would still do it in a high magic setting because it would be a snooty thing where it's like only the rich have access to, like, most people might have access
Ooh,
to
look at
summoning
me! I got
horses.
a real horse.
Only the rich
Exactly.
have access to spells, pretty much.
I mean, it's like in
you ever
modern days where it's
tried
like,
to
oh, I
wizard?
have a horse, I'm rich.
Hey, Mark,
I mean-
odd or even?
Odd.
Real horse.
Ooh.
Oof.
Is it
Okay.
provided?
It is not provided.
I can buy
However, Fame said,
Money is no.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'll ask for a horse from a fame then.
Can I ask a fame for 10 or 100,000 gold pieces? Or
for what purpose?
You
for
gotta give,
unlimited power?
you gotta give him.
Wait, unlimited power? He needs it.
You're
He
not
needs to
here.
become-
Anyway,
He's got to become the Senate.
we get a war horse. How much is that?
No, it's beyond.
Well, the price
Senate.
doesn't matter because the
Yeah,
money's
price
go up.
doesn't matter. He
Okay, good.
handles it.
I mean, what I was thinking would be
All of you get 100 for this job.
Ooh.
All of
which
you get
job?
this job, making sure that he is dead.
And did we get?
Oh, Brian.
did
We
we?
got
Okay.
28 gold piece, right?
And we got 20
We got-
from.
You
So
got
120 each.
So, and Riley's holding
Right
on
now?
to whatever is for me, I guess.
You just have it. Just
Oh, I
put it
just
in.
have it? What do I have?
No.
But when I
120.
give it to you, we're gonna meet each.
Just
other.
go ahead
Yeah.
and mark it in your sheet, though.
So wait, we also get 100.
120.
Yeah, we're getting
Just got-
100
You'll
spending
get
for the job.
100 when you do the when he's
on
dead.
completion.
Assassination.
Yes.
Oh, on completion.
Oh, on
Oh,
completion,
shit.
okay.
100 on completion.
No.
So I'm just gonna put 20 in then.
Yes.
So Roger
So
would
how
also
much
ask
we
for
get
money for the
plus
horse
now?
and the lance.
Oh, you're gonna participate too?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Like, if you die, I guess, then Roger will do it. Or lose, or whatever.
I suppose. I was
All right.
gonna. Yeah.
Does it?
You
Wait.
would know that the joust is on the final day of the tournament.
Final day of
Yes.
the tournament.
Yeah.
But we have 10 days.
Yes, you have. So you. I'm just saying you have 10 full days to prepare.
You have 10 days to have fun.
Yeah. 10
I
days to have
am-
fun. 10 days to.
So-
Oh,
Oh,
Roger's
who-
gonna find some crazy ass food.
You all people are gonna be having fun. I am not going to be.
Who wants to do
excuse
actually
me.
participate in the thing and do actual fights and stuff and like?
So
actually play it out?
I'm gonna sign up for both the Team Gladiator pits, like the bloodbath, and then the next level, because obviously I'm gonna survive the bloodbath.
Riley would probably too.
Well, I mean, when you survive the bloodbath, you just pretty much go into the next one.
Yes.
Are we
When I'm
gonna
gonna
actually
sign up under-
play? Are we actually gonna play the fights? Is all I'm asking.
Yes, but they're not super duper long.
I mean,
I'd be willing to start the fights now and play them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be searching for other performers and stuff, but we can do that
Seers
later.
And then I'm also want to find, the crazy food that I told you about.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Actually, now that we have the chance, I am just gonna describe what happens on which days.
Yeah, Seers is
Okay.
not going to be hanging around for like the next 2 to 3 days. I'm just going to give you guys the warning on that.
Okay.
He is
Interesting.
going to be. Yeah, he's going to be doing things. He's not.
A legal thing.
Not really, actually.
So
He's gonna
how
be
was
humping a post.
my date with Teebles?
Roll general charisma.
Roll general charisma.
Seduction check. Seduction check.
Oh my god.
Like
Wow.
pros. Or more if you prefer.
What?
No,
Like-
remember Johnny Heartstring is asexual.
Asexual.
Yeah.
He is asexual.
Yeah, so
What
no, they're
does
just really
T-Bulls
good
prefer?
bros.
That's the question.
Let's find
That is
out.
a good question. What does T-Bulls think this is?
I guess
for-
odd.
Odd, gay, even normal.
Actually, D4.
What?
1 D4. 1 for dude, 2 for dudette, 3 for both, 4 for neither.
That sounds fair.
Good system.
Aha.
He into dude.
Deebles into deep. Yeah. Deebles. All right.
I was more just asking how it was when we went to
Sexuality
go
roll.
meet the door.
Sexual-
Well,
Well,
unfortunately,
guard.
we now know this.
Yeah, I was more asking what it was like when we went to go meet the guards because
T-Bulls
we
thinks
went
you
to
guys
alert
are
the
on an
guards.
actual date.
The DM has to seduce Seth now.
He has to roll seduce.
The DM is seducing the player.
Oh god.
Turnabout.
DM rolls to seduce the bard.
Why did I think this was a good idea?
The DM is rolling to seduce the
I
bard.
told you that I wasn't feeling. You should have stopped.
No, Lewis, we need you more like
That's why I said I was joking when I said date.
I know, but
Fucking
even
do
if
it,
you
it's
joke,
deep in
everyone's
now.
gonna take it seriously because it's hilarious.
True. But
As well.
He doesn't need to do it if he doesn't want to, but
You don't-
also
I
It
was
was
just
check
wondering.
for that. It was just general performance.
Yeah, I was
you
just wondering.
understand. Don't feel bad or anything.
I was wondering if like we got to talk to the guards about anything, and if they like me.
about Asmodeus, about you, and like if they
Well,
like you
they
after
think
saving.
highly of you, yeah.
Oh, they think highly of
Are
me.
you alright, Lewis?
Yeah,
You seem like-
single-handedly saved the captain of the guard
This
from
sounds like Lewis
a
has his hands-
kid-sacrificing sewer demon cult.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yes.
your hands are in your face.
It does.
They are.
That explains a lot.
It's a facepalm kind of moment.
Yeah, when the DM realizes he has to roll to seduce the bard.
And from that point
Two
on,
palms.
Lewis was face
Two
palming for
palms.
the rest of his
Two
life.
ball.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay.
His hands and his face never separated.
And I guess the moral of that story is to never seduce a bard.
You only let the bard seduce you. You don't. It never happens the other way around.
Yes.
But the bard never
Anyway.
seduces.
No. Oh my god.
I don't know if it would be possible.
It's impossible.
Johnny does it like without
I can-
realizing.
I can
What?
concentrate on a smite and then hit and use divine smite,
I
That is
Yeah.
correct.
and then use a reaction if they hit me, right?
No, because as a bonus action, you cast the spell smite, and when you use a bonus action to cast a spell, you cannot cast another spell until
No, it's a concentration for a minute, man.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, so
if you
cast
do
it
bonus
anyway.
action on a previous turn,
Yeah.
then you do, yes, that is correct.
You gotta build up
That
those
could work.
buffs for a final attack. It's your limit burst.
Yes. Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, just like upcast, like whatever smite has the most d6s.
Yeah, it would be thunderous. No, that can't be upcast. Yeah, just thunderous then.
So my question is, are we going to fast forward into the joust, or what are we doing?
That depends on everyone else.
What
My
fight?
train of thought has irreversibly been shattered.
Get it back. I have to take a break for the.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
sorry I ruined your life.
Pee out those bad mind juices.
Yep, gotta drain those.
Maybe get some water too.
Well, guys, now the guard loves me.
yeah.
How much money did we just make?
20 gold.
20 gold. That shout from
7 silver.
Yes, but how much is that in Electrum?
Yes.
I'm gonna play a campaign where they only use Electrum. There is no gold pieces. Yet everything will be priced in gold.
Yes.
Isn't there a 1-to-1 gold per electrum?
No.
Nope. It's
It's-
2-to-1. Or
Yeah.
yeah, no, 1-to-2.
So 1 electrum for 2 gold, or the other way around?
Other way around.
Yeah, 2 Electrum or 1 gold. I would just do it for the meme.
For some reason, I feel like firearms aren't allowed in
And
fucking show fights.
yeah, why do you think I'm not joining the show fights?
Yeah. I feel like you're watching WWE, right? And then someone straight up just gets shot.
I think I saw the Undertaker do that actually. Don't let them distract you from the fact that.
Oh my god, I am so nervous after the cart stuff. Oh my god.
Why? It went great.
For the rest of you.
I should have
What
spoken
happened-
in
what was
Infernal
wrong with
multiple times. I didn't speak in Infernal. That makes me sad.
No, you didn't. But yeah, no.
should've.
Seers realized he did a fuck up at one point, and he's not pleased about it.
I see.
What happened?
It's where like you realize you made a mistake after it's already happened and you can't do anything about it.
Well, yeah, but what was the mistake?
I know what it was.
What was the mistake, Paul?
It's the captain of the guard who left. He was the target.
You are correct on that.
Yep.
So that Seers is literally going to completely drop off the radar for the next 3 days. Like, y'all aren't gonna have any
Wait, the
fucking.
captain of the guard who left was our target?
Not
So we
our.
grabbed the wrong one?
No.
No, her target.
Mm-hmm. Well, not really target per se, but something of note. Or someone of note. But yes, you are not going to have any way to contact Seers for probably the next 3 days.
Do you have a spare key?
What do you, well, yes, I still have the key ring on me. Actually, I should probably have it.
No, I'm saying a spare key to your house.
Oh shit, that's a good... probably doesn't have a spare key, but probably knows how to get in. Which isn't
I
good.
got some ice cream.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna add, like, the guard set of keys.
Yeah, I was just asking because Johnny was staying at your house.
Oh, yeah, no, you would probably have a spare key, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'd be able to go in there, but I'm gonna say, like,
boy, fucking idiot.
for the next 3 days, if you go in there, Seers is just not gonna be there. Like, you aren't gonna be able to find out where he goes.
Yeah.
I gave 20 gold to the coin sacrifice pouch.
Okay, cool. Make a note of the 20 gold in addition to if you've
I
done it before.
have it on my character sheet.
What the hell?
Cool.
It's one of my class resources.
It's a corn sacrifice. What's going on?
Lewis,
It's magic. You wouldn't understand.
I
Lewis,
wouldn't.
I just wanted to say I added the guard keyring that I still had to my inventory. I don't know if those will come into play later on, but I'm going to keep those.
Alright.
You have the armor still, too?
Yeah, I added the
mean-
fake guard armor.
If I were them, I would change all the locks, but
We'll see if they do.
will.
I'm still going to keep the keys
When
anyway.
when they have time.
Yeah, exactly,
True.
when they
They'll
have
do it
time.
as soon as they can, but
when can they? It's a very busy week.
Hey,
Very
Lewis,
busy 10 days.
yes,
are the common people allowed into the tournament as spectators? I think I asked this before.
they are.
I would like to, hopefully with my newfound followers, try to get them to boycott the tournament.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll assume that the people that were roused by the idea of the upper city using them as slaughter entertainment would probably not be paying to see said entertainment.
Mhm.
So yeah, pretty easy to do.
And just in the downtime, I'll be doing some speaking. That's basically like that. That's not like hardcore against, but just like talking about how the tournament's bad.
Okay.
Why pay to see violence in the Colosseum when you can just have violence at home?
Exactly.
That sounds like an ad for domestic
That's why
abuse.
we need no government.
Hey
we
mom,
can have
can I have
Colosseum
violence?
all the
You
time,
got
everywhere.
violence at home.
You got so...
We get violence at home. What is violence at home?
That's beating up your sibling. Because they took your
Yeah.
seeds.
It's Anakin with his lightsaber.
I was thinking
This
it's like child beatings. Or
This
something.
explains Johnny. He thought they said violins at home.
Violin. It's a violin.
I feel like
Yeah, we have violins at home.
slowly learning that Johnny is a psychopath.
He's not a psychopath.
He's a highly functioning sociopath.
Yeah.
What if secretly this whole time the least sane person was Johnny?
Even less sane than Luth. Yeah.
Oof.
Luth
That
is
would
just
be-
more overtly insane.
Yeah.
Oh, Luth is the sanest person he knows.
Yeah, truly.
I actually
And the
genuinely
most
don't
insane person he
know.
knows.
I actually really
Yeah.
don't know who the most sane person in this party is. Everyone has their own brands of
Problems.
their own problems, their own flavors.
Welcome to D&D.
I'm just a performer.
I want to.
Everyone's insane.
I
Riley's
want to
not
say-
insane. She just wants to kill one dude.
Yeah, I want to say
Only.
Rylee is probably the most sane one here.
Yeah.
Probably, yes.
And then I guess everyone else can get a second chance, even if they're serial killers.
But what if
I
that
don't
serial
know. I don't like how we handled those prisoners.
It'll be fine.
Riley
Yeah.
would be
They're
straight up
probably gonna
lying.
die in the sewers.
Yeah, there's gonna be crocodiles or shit down there. I don't think they'll survive very long. If
Yeah,
they do
but it's a
survive.
second chance. It's
Yeah.
up to them.
It's a quote
I
unquote
think that we
second.
should have either like straight up just let them go or straight up just killed them.
I mean, we did let them go. We just let them go. In
If
the
we had a
sewers.
more evil party, then we would have killed them, I'm sure. But
Oh yeah, no, Valender would have advocated just fucking get rid of them. They're not useful to us.
Yep.
But Seers really doesn't care either way.
Jack probably would have been like, it's too much effort to kill him. They'll fight back.
Angus
Just let the
voted
monsters
for the
do
kill.
Yeah, Asher would not kill them.
I would apprehensively push them into the poo water.
Although
As
to be fair, Asher is also bound by he
Are we
can't
ready
harm
to-
innocents.
I thought there was a way
That's
that we
the
could
DM
get
in
out
that
of the
game
city.
to execute them.
I didn't think there was. I mean, Rylee entered through the normal way, I think.
Roger
Yeah,
is
you
living
did.
the city
Technically,
his whole life.
Rylee can just walk out.
Yeah, Rylee can leave anytime.
Seers probably could leave with one of his personas, but I mean, I
But
think
she
he was
came here
born
to do
so he
something
doesn't really
specific.
wanna leave.
Leave the city.
Seers could?
So,
I could
What's
shoot
going
my
on?
way
Seers
out.
could leave the city. He just doesn't want to.
Yeah,
doing?
the basic rundown is day 1, there is no main tournament, however, just the general festivities are there, so if you want you can fast forward that, or you can use that day to look around, buy stuff from a shop or something, because there are some special shops there, or just do whatever. The tournament starts on second day. Originally, there was going to be a one of those
Execution.
Roman-styled execution plays that someone mentioned that I actually looked up a little bit about.
But we kind of fucked that up.
Yeet.
There is no one to execute this time.
It would be fun if they just got like 10 random people off the street.
They grabbed like 10 of the random
no, they should
prisoners.
execute the people that
10,
were
10
captured from the riot.
yeah, 10
Oh, yeah,
random
they probably
rioters
do
who
that.
were
Nah,
executed.
Oh shit, that's a good idea.
Oh
I want to
shit!
hear the Roman execution play.
Oh no, are the 10 random civilians actually going to be executed to make a symbol?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh no! Oh god, Cain's going to use that.
Oh yeah, I am fucking spreading propaganda
makes
like a
sense.
mad lad.
You are, and if like 10 of your random civilians get arrested and then executed for the fucking, ooh, juicy material.
I'm like, I want to like write up signs and like pamphlets and like fucking
Oh
preach
my
in the
god.
streets. Fucking, I don't know, man.
Ooh. Just literally Les Miserables or whatever the fuck it is. Like,
Yeah.
Les Mis.
Les
If
Mis.
guards
I
ever
hate
try to
French.
stop me, I use Thunderstep and or Fly to escape. Preaching.
Understandable. Yeah. Yeah.
I just do that the whole week.
I'll
Okay,
be
and
performing the
basically
whole-
every second day, the gladiatorial combat will continue until the, I think, 6th day, unless I can think of something specific for the 8th.
Okay.
Okay.
There's some other things just scattered out. Okay, day 1. Is there anything that someone wants to do?
I already DM'd you.
Same
what
thing
I'm
I do
doing.
every day.
Take over the world, Pinky. No, wait.
Exactly. Same thing I do every day. Entertain people.
Okay, well, the festival is a rather good place to do so, as there are people everywhere with significantly looser wallets as before, and they are significantly more generous tippers.
I see.
Lewis,
So, yeah,
do you have like actually something like I wanted to go to anything you
Yeah,
actually
do you
have
have anything
prepared,
planned?
but if
I
it's just, like-
have a lot of things kind of prepared, in that I wrote up a lot of just carnival games and other similar things, just like weird shops and that sort of thing.
I'll go to the carnival. Who wants to go to the carnival?
Me. Roger wants to go
I'll
carnival.
look at the shops.
I will join after I entertain people.
Roger wants to eat dumb shit and kill peasants.
Oh yeah, before actually day 1 of the tournament, Rylee gets a bit of a dream. This is entirely improv.
Bring it.
There is, give me one sec.
You got this.
You drift off, sleep. Your senses are void. There is nothing around you. You feel a faint stirring in your stomach, churns. You feel No, you don't feel. There is a warmth around you that grows stronger and stronger. If red was anything except for a color, you would be feeling it by every remaining sense. There is nothing that you can see, no field filled with the golden rays of autumn, no crisp, cold wind, no embrace of the strange woman you only assume to be your mother, just anger. However, you do not feel it to be your own. When the sensation reaches its fullest peak, it disappears beneath you, and you feel empty as your sensations, that's that word, as you
said it right,
to slowly drift past the ground and into the unseeable void around you. You wake up. You feel hollow at the lack of red sensation that you know not to be your own entirely.
Do I have any familiar, like...
There is almost a calling in your mind, similar to what you can only assume to be the voice that you would have heard in your dream, crying out in anger. It has no direction, no message. Is solitary in that one note, until that too fades.
Guess I'm sorry, but I have to do this, I think. And then I guess I'll just... This was sleeping, right? So it's like the middle of the night. Or...
Yes, it is still the middle of the night. You return to sleep, and you drift off. Actually, the ring that usually feels so cool around your finger is nearly searing red hot.
I was gonna say, I was gonna try and, like, meditate in front of a window until the morning if I could.
Oh, yes, you may do that as well.
Just like on my knees with my hands in front of me and propped up by the windowsill. Facing away from dawn. To the west.
Let's see. Is there anything in particular that you focus on when you meditate? The ring, your memories, your deity, your oath? Or do you just let your mind wander and try to find stillness?
Yes, I guess I start with, what the paladin who taught me about this oath and stuff taught me to do, but then I think I'd start thinking about...
tell me a bit about the paladin who taught you.
He's a generic dude who I found.
Jean-Ric.
Jean-Ric, yeah.
Jean-Ric.
Jean-Ric, normal man.
Yes.
And he, he got me when I was trying to find who killed my father, and taught me about redemption and stuff and forgiveness, whatever. So I'll try and think of that, and then I'll start thinking about...
You think back to Veron, the paladin who taught you. You remember a story that he told, a bit about his own past, about a fairly similar situation that he was in, the death of a loved one at the hands of another. You remember that he too followed a similar path of yours, of anger, lashing out, and he eventually did claim the life of the other man. This sent him on a bit of a downward spiral that left him without oath for a long time. Down there, he found that blackest pit of himself, not in a good and evil way, but just that he had no true goals. He was floating lost without a cause. Until he met, let's see, without cause, until he came upon a shrine dedicated to the one he lost. It was not a large shrine, a monument to a deity, but a note of remembrance on what he thought to be a cold, desolate world. Seeing that I shouldn't have tried this.
I agree. Or, I mean, no, I don't agree about that. But I agree with your point. With where you were leading it. I think it's good is what I meant. I spoke with the future, not now.
Luth, you okay?
Yeah.
Ouch.
After what I do to myself, this is nothing.
Okay.
I apologize. I didn't mean that. What I meant was...
Sexuality of this gnome. Yes, this is a wonderful idea. Don't question it.
What I meant was... That sounds... Yeah, she was going to think on what she learned from him, and then she was going to think on what she would do when she was in the tournament or in the joust. And how she thought she'd still go through with it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's just going to be like that till morning and then probably not get a long rest.
Yeah, probably not. Roll a Constitution saving throw for exhaustion.
Yeah.
You are not exhausted.
Yet.
Okay. And the ring's still burning hot?
The ring is still burning hot. It doesn't cause any physical damage, but touching the ring causes a sensation similar to being pressed up against a hot metal. I was only slightly paying attention to my words. That make grammatical sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Close
good.
enough.
I wonder if she'd take it off or not. I'm just going to do a wisdom check to see if she can suffer through the pain. Yeah, sure. She keeps it on.
Okay.
Okay. It's morning on the second day?
It's
First
morning
day?
on the first day.
Okay.
I just to clarify, when a famous said money is no object, he is not particularly wealthy. However, he has a way of making ends meet. For instance, he lives in a fairly nice establishment in the upper city. However, he does so by passing himself off as a tutor.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
he
You
is
take a
currently
mortgage
living
on
with
his
a
house?
family that he is teaching some of the children of.
I see.
Let's see.
Okay. So,
Wait, do we
go
know
to
why
the
Fame wants him
festival?
dead?
So it's
You
the
do
first
not.
day.
No, you don't.
You know
Rylee,
that it's
Should we
for political reasoning.
Oh, okay,
Rylee
okay.
isn't going to ask or care.
It is the first
Or
day.
think of
Political
it,
reasoning
actually.
is good enough for me.
Rylee wouldn't think of it. She may care, though.
I guess consider it Boranyorn entering is much like a bull in a china shop of carefully laid plans.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking a fame is sort of like Littlefinger or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I kind of based him off of that sort of concept. I didn't have him in mind, but it's definitely pretty much like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which would make... I don't know. Never mind.
So, who's going to the carnival?
I mean,
Yes, sir.
I was gonna go and see if I could find a place to perform, so I'd go.
Riley's probably gonna tag along, but
Okay.
not.
Are you just looking for a good spot to just attract customers? Or are you looking for competition?
Some of both.
All right. Well, you find a fairly open courtyard. It's not exactly easy to traverse just by nature that it is extremely crowded. In some corners, you have performers juggling lit torches and the like. In one of the open squares, there is a minstrel with a lute that is, and an accomplice singing beside him. The song that they're singing is describing the lament of a soldier far from home.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Say something.
Iroh's song.
Amazing.
Let's see.
Little soldier boy.
Oh,
Soldier boy leaves in the foam.
Well,
yeah, he's singing that song.
Oh, so slow.
in that case,
Little soldier boy.
I have to join in,
Oh my god.
obviously.
No, you have to sing Les Mis.
Oh, I have to sing Les Mis?
That's what that bard is singing.
I see. So, I have to sing Les Mis.
Yes, do it. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
thank
you don't have to.
No, you don't have to. You don't
I'm
have to.
joking.
It's too late for me to sing. Actually,
That's fair. You did say you'd have to be
too late for
quieter.
me.
it's too late for me to sing.
My voice is
Too
so
late for me to sing.
tired.
No, it's more I have family.
That
to
is
sing.
fair.
I'd wake everyone up around me.
But nah, he'd join in.
All right.
Because joining in is the first step in finding competition.
Okay, well, you have certainly found competition. Sorry, I was answering something else. Did you want it to be a different competition or
Eh?
same people? You can find a different spot with different people.
No, I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna change spots every day, but I'm just gonna go play with random
yeah,
people.
you rolled. Yeah, it is pretty good. I'm gonna roll a. Oh god, that is a +10. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna give them like a +5, I guess. And advantage because there's 2. 20.
Yeah. I mean, I was
Uh,
joining in, so
Oh, you're joining in.
yeah. First
Oh,
step
it-
to finding competition is joining in.
Ah, yes, of course. They do take note of you, and they have no outward opposition. The crowd is equally enthralled by your addition. I'm gonna assume that you're a pretty well-versed bard. You would likely know of this song, so you can
Mm-hmm.
join in. And what is likely to what would you likely receive in tips? I don't know.
I don't know.
Just roll some like D4s or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You get 9 gold pieces.
9 gold pieces.
Worth of silver and copper tips.
Yeah, in copper and silver, not in just like straight gold.
I'm just gonna do it in gold because that's easier.
Yep.
Yes.
It is. But yeah, you get that about just throughout the whole day of whatever you do.
Okay.
Who wants to play a carnival game?
If you don't actually want to, you don't have to.
I don't
Oh
want to.
man, I'm 3
Oh,
gold
I
away
know.
from the. I'm 3
Come
gold
on, let's
away
go
from the
through it.
nice number. I have 66
Is Seers
gold.
with us, or is Seers still gone?
First,
Riley
Seers
gives
is
you
gone.
3 gold unprompted
Okay.
for no particular
That-
reason.
So
Riley
Riley,
gets
you
3
lose-
gold
Unless
unprompted.
Seers is in the area doing these things.
Yes.
What?
I see.
Is
Are you with
Seers
us at the carnival?
inside the festival grounds doing these things?
So
I
just
told you
make
what he'd be
look like you
doing.
needed it.
Oh.
Or are you just
thank
away?
you.
He is in complete hiding for the next 3 days. I DM'd you about that.
Okay.
So he would not be probably with the festival grounds. He'd probably be more working in the underground area and reaching out to contacts and shit about the stuff I DM'd you.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure to send you stuff
Mm-hmm.
whenever I can get a write-up for what happens.
Oh boy.
But at the very least, you did not insta-die.
That's... Yeah, that's
If that's
good.
what you were wondering about. Yeah?
No, yeah, no.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, he I'd prefer not to insta-die because he's being very careful about what he's doing for the next 3 days.
I prefer
After those
not
3
for
days,
him to
he'll show up.
Yes.
Okay. So we go, we find
Yeah,
some.
epic meme if you were just like, your character's dead now, lol.
Oh, wow.
Oh, perfect meme.
Rylee, you just die in your sleep.
I would certainly hope it's not an insta-death.
Seers
If it's
turns into a cat girl.
he could be a cat girl. If he's seen it, he could be it.
Yeah.
That terrifies me.
I'm not
Dude,
going
that's
to roll
nice.
to determine if Seers has seen a cat girl.
I will roll to
That
That
determine.
means they exist. That means they exist.
I will literally roll a d4 right now if you tell me which one means which.
You decide.
One?
Even is cat girl, odd is he has not seen
I
it.
don't even care what the answer.
Ah! He's seen a cat girl.
Yay.
He
Oh,
could be a
no.
cat girl. He's
No.
not going to.
No.
But
Cat girls
No.
are canon.
cat girls are
No.
canon.
Made by an Artificer's Guild. Where they
He's seen
where
a
they-
cat girl in his dreams. And they
That's
don't
the
actually-
Artificers Guild main goal is to make.
Oh,
The head of the Artificers Guild.
that
Ellen-
Elon Musk. Elon Musk is eternal and in all
I
games.
was going to say
elongated
Alone.
muskrat.
alone.
Elongated muskrat, yes.
Along moose.
Who needs a giant badger when you could have an elongated muskrat?
Indeed.
I guess elongated muskrat. As
I'm gonna make a beastmaster named Spazix, and his beast companion is an elongated muskrat.
I see.
All right.
So Rylee, Roger, Luth, and Cain are at the carnival hanging out and playing games.
Okay, there's a couple of like the day games. There's just like the standard arm wrestling that has a fairly large crowd of people around it, including a very drunk Goliath, what looks to be some fairly young dragonborn in very expensive armor, just chatting and laughing among themselves, and a couple other people. How many people? So actually, oh, you all did, and a dwarf that seems familiar. There is an archery contest, or just an archery booth, I guess, carnival style in general. There's a couple more things if you want to keep going. There's a
I'm gonna arm wrestle the drunk Goliath.
I'll arm wrestle too. Just anyone. really.
okay. Individual wagers are.
I want to arm wrestle. I want to arm wrestle.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
There
Yeah, I'll do
is,
it too, since
just
everyone else
one-on-
is.
Yeah, there is just one-on-one wagers between single people. However, there is a larger single elimination style bracket.
Rylee go in the bracket. She likes.
Yeah, Roger would join the
competition.
bracket.
I'll go the bracket too.
Okay. There is 8 people or 8 slots as a
I'm
bracket.
literally gonna follow everybody else.
So 4
Yeah,
of them are
bracket
taken
too.
up by us.
Yeah.
We're in the bracket.
So the other 4
You're
are
really
the
funny if
others.
Luth
So,
and Cain reverse each other.
Let's get Goliath, the Dragonborn, the Dwarf, and I don't know.
Wait, why are we in a bracket? What's going on?
are
So
all
we're
of
in a
y'all
tournament bracket.
tournament in the
Yeah.
Wait,
thing?
what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
You
on
want
the-
to?
Arm wrestling, not main
Arm
thing.
wrestling tournament.
Oh, okay, good.
You're the strongest person you
Okay,
know.
so we've
I mean,
got
both end with death. So
we've got 2 Dragonborn frat boys. You've got an extremely drunk Goliath, and now that you get closer, Embar, the dwarf that you
okay.
that hired you on that quest, and close behind you do see the dwarf that you rescued, Tassel.
Can I roll to see how drunk I am from my up to 5 bottles of wine?
Yeah, roll
Oh,
me
yeah.
check.
We did the math. You can get 5 bottles of wine out of an alchemy jug.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just been
Yeah,
drinking
roll me
my
check.
all day.
Yeah, that's like
Uh,
10 con saves there, bud.
Just like a lot of
Drinking out of an alchemy jug. That's hilarious.
reaching levels of alcoholism that
When you get drunk enough, you start drinking mayonnaise by accident.
It's not even close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
pass,
6,
fail, pass,
7, 8,
pass.
9.
Fail,
10.
fail, pass, fail.
God damn, I got some alcohol resistance.
So,
You're kind of drunk.
no, he'd be blacked out by that point. With the
How
amount
many
of
fails
time
were you-
he's done.
Myself to unconsciousness.
How many
Why?
fails? And 2 nat 20s?
So it increases by 2 every time you succeed. So the first
Yeah.
one passes because it starts at DC 10. The second one passes because it's DC 12. Third one passes because it's DC 16 or DC 14.
14.
Oh, okay.
16 passes, 19 passes, but then 16 fails, 7 fails, 22 passes, 4 fails, and 3 fails. So
Yes.
So where would I be
Five.
sufficiently drunk? I'm gonna stop at that point.
So he has
4
4
of the
fails,
last 5 rolls are all fails. So he'd be okay, not blacked out. I did math.
but he would be partially drunk, like Lewis said.
He'd be almost blacked out. Like one more drink fail would black him out because that's the way.
I think I would have stopped at like. I think I would have stopped at that last nat 20, just so I'm lucid, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're nice and schwasty.
Excellent. How much of my
That's
drug?
why
How
the
much of my jug did I need to drink from? How much
mean,
wine do I have left for the day?
10 con saves. I was saying 2 con saves a bottle, so you'd have a 1 bottle left.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's the way. I mean,
How many
Okay,
bottles are there?
so personally,
5.
in my experience with bottles of wine, drinking half a bottle of wine would be about a con saves worth.
No, yes, I agree with that. I'm talking about how many bottles is a gallon, because you get 5 gallons of wine.
A gallon of wine is approximately 5 750 milliliter bottles.
Wait,
I did the
5
math the
gallons?
other day.
Did you
So
get
you
5
get
gallons?
1 gallon of wine from the alchemy jug.
Oh, you get 1
5
gallon. Okay.
You only
So
get
you
one.
already drank. Oh, yeah.
You already drink 4/5 of what you can get out of the alchemy
But
jug.
if he stops at the last crit 20, then yeah, okay.
If he stops at that
Just-
point, he has 1
Just now
bottle left.
sufficiently drunk.
Yes.
All right. Let's
Anyway.
see.
Although
We're
I
in the
feel like after the 3rd bottle, the DC should just automatically.
And we'd all try
Yeah.
to fight different people at first.
Yeah,
Yes,
we don't
there's
want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell Daybreak. All right, you gotta
Good.
help me push, buddy. You right? You said you're the strongest one of your tribe or something.
Yeah, strongest ones is.
Stay invisible behind my hand and push.
Is
I'm
there
starting
like
to
a
lose.
tent or something I can hide behind for approximately 6 seconds?
Yeah, you're gonna rage?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I want to rage, but I also don't want to, accidentally like explode everything in the area.
Understandable.
So-
Is
Yeah.
How are
is
you
the
gonna
rage
keep your rage up?
benefit optional?
The wild surge is not. It happens when
Ah.
you rage.
Okay, yeah, you can do
So-
that.
I'm gonna get behind like a
It
tent.
can be
or
traced
something.
to you.
I'm gonna get behind a tent and rage, which I get the. Of course, I get the flumps. So
Yay!
one
Yes.
d4, 3 flumps go out and
Yes.
blow up in random different directions.
Oh, they blow up.
They all go,
Oh, why would you let a flump blow up?
and so they all just like shoot out from
Flumps too.
They shoot out for me and
No flump.
basically a perfect triangle, and deal 14 force damage to anything that fails a dex saving throw.
Oh my god.
Don't know how to respond to this.
What the
Tourism!
fuck? What the fuck?
Why?
But this was all like behind a tent in a back alley, so like they bump into tents. 'cause they can't pass through.
The tent explodes.
No, I'm just
Well,
gonna.
force
rage.
damage is physical damage.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I have
So-
a lot
No,
of
the tents get
choice
blown
to
over is what it would
kill you
happen.
about
You know, I'm just going to ignore Flump. You've got the rage, and you can step out.
And it
He
vanishes
punches himself
after
in the
6
chest to
seconds.
maintain.
Let's just say there was like a loud just pop noise from the alleyway, and then
That's valid.
If I was the DM, I would have killed like 20 civilians. The
No.
guards would have been all-
I'm too tired to deal with this.
Fair enough.
And he,
All right.
like half of them would have been children.
So,
and then he runs
we-
in and grabs the Goliath by the arm and starts arm wrestling.
look.
Okay, jumping right into it.
Yeah.
The Goliath slurs his words a little bit. I like your enthusiasm. Roll an athletics check. with advantage, of course.
Booyah.
The Goliath has a
I swear, I have the absolute worst luck.
is not naturally
You're
proficient.
telling me.
However,
Wait.
he does have advantage because he is also a barbarian.
Okay.
So
Let's
the
do it.
first one, he begins to get a little bit of gain on you. Roll again.
Okay, let's see
We're
if
doing-
this game is going to fuck me over twice in a row with these kinds of things. Hey, there we go. Oh,
You know that's a natural 20, but it's still a tie, so nothing. Roll again.
fuck. Son of a bitch.
Oof.
I guess he wins. Because it's best 2 out of 3, I would assume.
Yeah, best 2 out of 3. The second one was a tie, so yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Does anyone have any preference between anything?
Yeah, I punched the Goliath in the face.
I want to arm wrestle the Dragonborn.
Oof, Roger.
Roger,
We'll deal
no.
with that when we get to that.
just slug him
Alright.
across the jaw.
Sorry. Anyone else preference between remaining?
Take a Dragonborn. The weakest.
I'll take a frat bro.
I'll just take the Dragonborn. Anyway.
Okay.
So I wanted to wrestle someone in the fancy armor and the looking Dragonborn in the armor.
Lewis, not to burst your bubble, but
Yeah.
Goliaths do get athletics in him.
Okay, he absolutely crushed you then.
Yeah, he definitely had that on that 20 then.
Hard yikes. Yeah, he was a level 5 barbarian.
Oh, look at that. I am too. I just rolled
Yeah,
really fucking shit. We had literally the same mod and everything.
Yeah. I
both
wanted
had
it to be an
+6.
even fight for you, but
Or he had +7
I
actually.
mean, it was an even fight.
You just rolled like crap.
It happens
okay.
happened to me
I
with
mean-
Rylee too.
They weren't bad rolls. The other
No,
guy
they
just
were.
rolled better.
They were really bad rolls. The first set of rolls were both single digits. The second set of rolls, I had an 18 and a 1. And then the third set of rolls were a 5 and an 11.
True.
Oh yeah, y'all
Oh.
marked 2 silver on
Oh.
your sheet.
Abysmal D20.
The what?
2 silver for entering.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Anyway, next fight.
Okay,
Luth.
all 3 of you wanted to fight the 2 Dragonborn, yes?
I'll let
No,
Luth
I'll do a
fight,
frat bro.
and I'll do a dwarf. The
Okay.
Dragonborns are the frat bros.
Oh, okay, never mind. I
Yeah.
don't care. Fucking whoever's left.
Okay, shit. Okay, I'll decide randomly by,
Roll the d4. I don't know.
my mind's
Actually-
scrambled enough that natural decision-making is
Just
random.
say, pick it. Yeah.
Okay, Marc, no, Rylee is against a Dragonborn wearing the fancy armor. This one is green scale.
Hello. What's your name? And I'll be, wrestling.
Kazak. I wouldn't get my
I need
hopes
an
up
expertise.
if I were you. I've been winning this for the last.
He casts a glance at the Goliath to see if he's too drunk to notice him talking.
half an hour.
Ah. Well, I'm glad to test my mettle against a strong opponent.
You're gonna absolutely slam.
That's a 3. You gain some major ground just starting off. Roll
How are
again.
you doing so far? Winner of the last 30 minutes?
I never better.
Oof.
Start
Right.
just a bit of strain and brings it back up. You can see like a bit of relief in his eyes.
See, never better. He shouldn't have even tried.
I see you're not all talk. But I'm
And
afraid that's
just
not
like
enough.
that, it begins to sink back down
Again?
again.
So yeah, you went to advantage. And then you just
There we go.
Okay,
Well fought.
and slam.
You got lucky this time. Oh, I'm all worn out from fighting the big guy.
Whatever you say, big boy. All right. Anyway, that's it. Next person, please.
Okay.
Luth, go first.
how
shit.
showed me up because he took the weak bitch. Fuck.
Okay. There is Luth is facing off against the dwarf that I forgot the name of again.
No, he was the.
Umbar, yes, Umbar.
I thought he wanted the fancy armor
He
guy.
did. But Lewis was gonna randomize it, so.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, he actually doesn't have a huge strength mod. It's just a +2.
Come on, Luth, you're the strongest
Alright,
person
Luth.
you know.
Strongest person you know. Let's go.
Athletic
shit. I wasn't supposed to actually like
Use your robo
win.
arm.
Robo
Do you
arm.
have disadvantage on skill checks
Athletics.
when you're drunk? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Oh.
So my
disadvantage
plan is
athletics.
I'm gonna arm wrestle with whichever arm is my mechanic, my left arm.
Okay.
And if he asks me why, I'm gonna say I'm left-handed.
Hmm?
And by the way, I'm wearing big leather gloves and like a coat because I always do.
Roll
The coat, of
insight on that, my dude.
Oh!
That seems reasonable. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't fair.
Well,
Let's give it a
that's-
go.
That's right. I'm all about fairness, and here we go.
He's the most fair guy he knows.
I'll have you know, I'm the strongest person I know.
I'm just gonna start
And-
arm wrestling Luth.
A little peaked there.
And I want to like make like visible strain on my face as I detach my left hand and then scream.
Detach and then what?
Scream.
Scream.
What performance?
Can I get advantage?
You know what? Sure.
I wish I was there to give you inspiration.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's... Okay.
This just keeps getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse.
And better at the same time.
Okay, well, you see there's like a jump of shock when that happens, and behind him, Tassel lets out a faint yelp.
The arm.
And then,
I was gonna like pick up my hand, but like keep it so that the coat is over the break. You know?
So it looks
And I
like
would be like, well, it looks like you won. This happens all the time.
it takes a minute, but just like a smile creeps onto Ember's face, and he just bursts out laughing.
I want to like pull the hand out and show that it's tied on with a rope. It's fake. It's not a real hand.
oh my god.
That was goat.
Just.
Okay, last but not least, Cain.
Cain, yeah. There's the...
Alright. Do I have advantage from my pixie helping me? It was really stupid, but
You know what? You have a +1.
yeah.
That is a bonus to his... It's probably not the bonus to his strength. It's probably a negative, but you get a +1.
Yeah, it's like okay, alright, sounds good.
You get a -1.
He's just like
Pixie
behind
accidentally
my
pulls
hand,
back.
like pushing it, like standing straight up, pushing my hand the opposite way.
Okay, yeah. Roll thing.
Alright.
Despite Starbright's best efforts combined with your own, the Dragonborn gets a little bit of gain on you and begins to push you back.
Okay.
Oh.
Slams straight flat, and there's a
Wait,
faint
it's a tie.
squeak
It's
as Starbright is
It's
squished by your hand.
Wait, isn't Starbright's bonus a +1 though? So it'd be a 1919. So it's a tie.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! You're right. You're right. It's a tie.
Starbright's still alive.
Is it Starbright? I thought it was Daybright.
It's probably Daybright. Yeah, it's definitely
It's Daybright,
doesn't
yeah.
give a fuck, bright.
Day
You
Bloom.
can tell him what his name is now.
Dayboy.
Game Boy.
Day bright?
Dayman,
Favorite.
Right?
master of the night.
His name is Dayman.
Okay, another check. Go.
Champion of the sun.
Where's
Oh, that's a nat 20.
rip.
fucking
Okay,
dead.
now the aforementioned squeak.
Oh no.
I make him poof away.
Before or after the collapse?
After it lands on him.
After you hear the squeak, it's just.
Because you're like, oh god, day bright, and then
Yeah.
oh no.
The
Okay.
the dragon one is too wrapped up in celebration to notice.
Oh, excuse me.
And he stands up and like lifts his arm into the air, and he gets and he goes for a high five for one of the friends. And okay, who made it?
And this is when
Just
someone
me.
gets punched in the fucking face.
Yes.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
an attack.
Huh?
Roll an
Roll
attack.
an attack.
It would be.
Well, if he wants to reckless.
Who are you punching?
No,
in
I
the
mean
face?
the dude's absolutely plastered.
Wouldn't he have had disadvantage on his strength then?
You were probably
Yeah, he would have.
I
okay.
mean, we can check to see if it would have mattered, though.
I want to rerun.
Let's see if that would even make a difference. I'm just gonna scroll up.
First athletics, 15 to 11.
I think that's
Second one, 24 to 24, tied. Next
No.
one, 17 to 20.
So
They would have
the first
canceled.
one-
It would have canceled. It would have been flat rolls.
So let's see. The first one I would have won.
Yes.
The second
Yeah.
one he would have won because he had two. He
A
had
+7.
he had proficiency, so he had +7, so he had 3 higher than that. And the third one, he
He would
would
have won too.
won again because wait, was it flat for him?
It was
Because-
flat. No disadvantage.
Yeah, okay.
No advantage.
Can I still? I would still want to rerun on that because that's bullshit.
Yeah, but he would have still won, even if he.
With those numbers, because there was a bunch of natural 20s in there. Because fuck that bullshit. I want fucking reruns.
The game is
You
literal luck, my dude.
Too late.
No. And he's
He
getting put
is
in the
right
face.
now, and for when I fight him, he will have disadvantage. No, I'll just flat roll. Anyway,
Flat rolls all the way around, I guess.
Oh, that wasn't.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can get decked in the schnoz, as it were. Roll an attack.
Fuck you. Oh, that's +2, so that's 6 bludgeoning damage to his face.
Let me make a con
which
save.
is half of that 3 damage.
Escalate it to lethal. Escalate it to lethal in one turn. Free object interaction. Pull out his weapon.
Oh god.
He'd probably just punch back. They probably just descend into a brawl.
You know what? Sure. Sure.
Oh god,
He
you're gonna start fighting.
angry.
Oh no.
Be angry.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both rage dudes.
Yeah. Roll against grapple.
Okay. So
He's just rolling.
Contested athletics or whatever.
Just a 10. He lunges across at the table at you, but just kind of slips on the getting up and just kind of plants into the table. He pushes one arm down and begins to rise again. Do we take this to initiative or?
hell yeah.
Oh god.
Hell to the fuck yeah. I always roll poorly on initiative. Oh my gosh, darn it, that was an 18.
It's just gonna let
Alright,
Rylee
Yeah,
win because
just
he's gonna
roll
get
again. I'll
disqualified.
put your 18 in.
I like how you guys are just fighting over this, and I'm just looking to see what my set list will be for tomorrow.
Yeah, you're just chilling. Seers is off doing who the fuck knows, and the rest of them are
Nah.
having a great time.
No, I mean, like, out of character, I'm looking up songs on the
Oh no,
loop.
I'm looking at memes right now, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I-
Johnny
I
and Seers are
literally
doing
staring
their
at
thing.
the screen.
Pointless because there's no character sheet for him.
No!
I,
You
well,
can
I mean,
act first.
I found the
assume-
song I'm playing tomorrow.
Assume a +1 to dexterity and just roll it.
Oh, he's got a +2, so just yeah,
Sure, +2 to dexterity.
it's just.
Why the
Oh,
hell not? Of course, this fat motherfucker keeps getting fucking net 20.
It's because he's better than you.
You're
Ooh.
just gonna get wrecked.
It's because you
I
didn't
hate
play
roleplay so
Goliath
much.
last time, man.
Hey, Roger at least doesn't have Seers there to like give him shit about losing all this. That's the one upside of this.
It's okay.
Okay,
As soon as I
well-
kill this Goliath, I can just take his spot in the tournament.
I don't.
I
I don't think that's how the
I
game
was-
works.
lost my arm wrestling because I threw it for the joke. I would have won though.
Yes.
I,
That is definitely how
I
you
believe
do it.
that because Luth is the best at everything.
Yes.
And Johnny fully believes that.
Okay, let's see. He's gonna make an unarmed attack against you after kind of propping himself up. Actually, no, he's gonna stand full up on the table and he's just gonna try to tackle you to the ground
Oh,
from
I
the
was
table.
thinking the elbow. Give him the elbow.
Give
Give him the people's elbow.
Riley shouts, "Give him their elbow.
Oh my
Give him the
he
chair,
is
Roger."
Abbreviated.
Inebriated.
inebriated.
I want to say, yeah, kill him.
All right, roll against Grok.
Huh?
Roll against
Roll
Grok.
against the tackle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your turn.
He fails the tackle. I
Give him
don't
the
know
chair,
how
Roger.
back
Give
down
him the
onto the
chair.
table, and then just steps off it half-heartedly and just goes for a deck in the face. That does hit your armor class, so
Yes,
you
it
take
does.
5 bludgeoning damage.
So that's half. So 2.
How about since they're both barbarians, how about you just don't half? Because then it's just well.
Actually,
Well,
you know what?
I'm about to start seeing
I'm just gonna
that.
default to the brawl rules that we used for just the fight.
Oh.
ring.
Oh, this is not going to be a brawl. There are going to be weapons involved.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Okay, we
We're
are
not getting
not
you out
gonna
of
be
prison,
doing
bro.
that then. We're staying in initiative. We're gonna get this done.
if
All right.
Roger
then the
dies
guards
and goes
will
to
show
prison,
up.
he's
And
gonna.
then the guards will just come in and kill everyone.
So
I'm
if
not gonna
Rylee
fight the
sees
guard.
him draw his weapon, she's gonna like, she's gonna do
Calm
calm
emotion.
emotions.
Calm
on
emotion.
those.
So I grab my big butcher's cleaver without using the blade as a bait, like a handle. I'm gonna swing the pommel at his head, just like a baseball bat.
Okay. Roll with advantage because he reckless attacked.
I don't.
Hmm?
I don't have to recklessly attack.
Yeah, I know. I said he recklessly attacked.
This is actually going to be two-handed,
Okay.
and this is going to be
Improvised weapon.
No,
Just
this is
think
an
of it.
actual weapon.
Just
No, it's
actually-
improvised because you're using it as a club when it's a sword.
No, it's
No,
just
I'm
not
just
the-
saying non-lethal damage. That's all I'm saying is non-lethal damage, just with.
Okay,
fun.
okay.
And that does 13 magical bludgeoning damage, which is not
Not
half by Barbarian Rage. Oh, that's actually 15. Excuse me.
Okay. If someone is stepping in, roll initiative just to see where you land.
I'd probably Rylee. I don't know if he's not using the blade, just in case if it gets bad.
I'm gonna just
Oh,
like.
you also have another attack. Should you
Oh, I
choose it.
do. Fuck yeah, I get 2. Forgot we were at 5th level.
I'm just kind of gonna look at my dudes,
That
like,
also hits.
bro. What are we gonna
Wait.
do? And I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Yeah.
Son of
yeah.
a
Oh, God.
Oh no.
I'm
That's
glad I'm
seven.
I'm
not
gonna
there.
pull out my gun.
So a
I'm
total of
glad I'm
22
just
magical
there
bludgeoning
performing
damage.
with random people.
Luth, no, we don't shoot.
Rylee's
you,
not
man.
gonna draw any weapons or anything. She would just cast calm emotions.
This is just my default. This is,
Is there a
Right.
save
Put the
against
gun
all
away or we're gonna
emotions?
get in trouble.
How the fuck
Yes,
is
of
that
course
possible?
there
this
is.
is the only way I know how to solve social interactions.
That's right. He has a -2 charisma.
Is that real life? Wait, Paul, is that for you in real life or for Luth?
I need both the Goliath and Roger to make a charisma saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
Here, I'm gonna make a charisma saving throw to see if violence is the appropriate answer.
You're in range.
Oh,
Oh,
for
that was not an
-1.
advantage. That was not an advantage.
That's a negative
Negative
2.
1.
Oh my god.
You're
So
going to be
violence.
in calm emotions too, Luth. Just because Rylee knows.
Mike,
He has
I'm
a gun
totally
out.
calm. I'm totally calm.
Bitch.
Yeah, that passes.
No.
Clam emotions.
I want
I am gonna
not-
roll for the other
calm.
dude.
It's calm emotion.
Clam
I'm
emotions.
really annoyed at you.
If he has a +2 dex,
Okay, I'll stop.
I would
Calm
like that.
emotions.
No, you don't have to. That
Playing
fails.
emotions.
Okay.
So
Does
he's
Luke do anything, or is he still dissociating?
So Luth is dissociating.
All
and
right.
also not calm.
All right. The Goliath.
Well, I was
Look-
already calm. That charisma save was for
yes.
Yeah,
like,
that
whether or not I should draw my weapon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm
So
drawing
you
my
need to
weapon
make
because
a-
I have
you need
a
to make
negative.
another one to fucking for the spell then. Right?
All right.
It will
the
end when it.
Goliath reaches down as if he's gonna just like rip the table from its foundation and clobber you.
Violence is the answer.
Oh,
my
God.
How are we gonna get out
Okay.
of this?
The Goliath goes down as if he's just gonna rip the table from its foundation and clobber you. However, then he just gets right back up and extends a hand. I'm sorry about
He's
that.
just a difference. He doesn't actually make
What?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
He's just
Mm.
calm now. He doesn't have to make peace.
But
Yeah. This is more by nature that he's drunk.
Think
Oh,
like
okay.
three too many doobies during the
His
70s.
rage is over.
You've
Yeah,
got-
he is no longer raging. Roger,
Oh, I was waiting for my initiative.
it is
is
your
my
initiative.
Okay, cool. He's just gonna bash the shit out of him 2 more times.
The calm emotions ends now.
What?
Because it
Two.
ends whenever the sky is hurt.
Okay, damage on those.
Boom!
You guys are just beating up a random person for no reason.
I'm
I'm
trying to
not
stop
going to
it.
shoot a random
Roger
person.
is avoiding him. He's tired of losing competitions. He's enraged. He's
Matt,
sick
how much
out of this
did
truck.
Dwarf Barbarian
This is my
have?
prank
Matthew,
gun.
you're a horrible person.
If he goes to
I'm
prison, I'm
enjoying
not breaking
being
him
a
out.
character. Shut the fuck up.
If
Hey,
he
Matt.
goes to prison, can we agree we're not breaking him out?
I'm not breaking him out.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Riley would not. Unless
But
he
I
was to
can't.
be executed, in which case she would.
Unconscious, like Roger's done. But like until then, that is hold up.
Boy, this is assault.
This is assault, boy.
19 total magic bludgeon.
How much HP does your character have? Just so I can
Assault,
get
you
it.
mean first degree
I have a
homicide.
+4 Constitution, which if he has a +4 Strength, he probably only got +3.
Yeah,
So
probably.
he'd probably have anywhere between 50 to 53 as a level 5 barbarian.
Hmm.
With a +2 or +3 in Constitution, probably
Yeah,
between.
he-
Well, 12
got a-
average. Yeah.
If
If
you're
you're just
rolling
going to do average.
Yeah,
if
it
you're
was
rolling
just-
average, you would have probably about 51.
It was like standard array, except I was very lazy, so I just yeah, that seems about right. And I think I lowballed it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got that. He's on the ground. He's gonna struggle to get up. Try to just get some punches in on your face.
Can I start looking around for any guards?
You may. The person who was overseeing the tournament has called for guards. The guards have not showed up yet.
Oh fuck. Okay, they're already called.
They are called.
Yeah, of course they're cold.
Yeah, I can't charm them any. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Yeah. Riley's going to try and get Roger and, like,
If
Roger,
Cain
the guards
leaves,
are
I'm
coming.
going with
Let's go. Riley's probably not going to leave without Roger.
They were pretty much called at the second
Mm-hmm.
one of the sword turns, I guess.
I definitely, if Luth doesn't come with me, I would have tried to get him to come with me.
Makes 2 attacks towards you.
Yeah, I mean that's one
2
attack
damage.
advantage.
2 damage is what you take.
Well, that's the first attack because I crazy or reckless attack, so that's just advantage. So he can take another 2 rolls, I guess.
Okay. Bop. Bop.
The second one.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 4 damage. Meow.
Wow.
You're in danger. Okay, let's see.
Cain left.
Yeah, Cain left.
I
Probably
guess.
notice of guards getting a little bit closer. Actually, no, you wouldn't hear
it's
it
gonna
over
be-
there.
Yeah,
It's going to be
because
I
Roger's
am-
turn.
I am leaving
Yeah,
on my
it's
turn or whatever.
Does he like? Is his like nose bleeding? Does he like look a little bit like busted up?
Oh, he looks fucked up, man. Yeah.
Oh god.
Roger just looks
has
him dead in
multiple
the
stab
eyes.
wounds.
Oh no, Roger's been beating the shit out of him with the pommel of the blade.
Oh, okay.
Like he turned it around like a baseball bat and just started swinging.
Oh Christ.
This was all bludgeoning. He just looks this guy dead in the eyes and he says, "Fuck you, mate. You're drunk and you still somehow fucking won. Fuck this bullshit. Fuck this competition. Everything's bullshit. I'm done." And then he just leaves.
Oh my god.
I.
Is he gonna go
my
sulk
turn,
in his
I
room
want to have my
again?
rifle drawn, and I want to point it at the dude, and I want to point it at Roger, and I want to point it at the dude, and I want to like look around and be like, "Wait, who do
Roger's
I
gonna take an additional
shoot?"
engage action basically, and sprint like left.
Well, it's too late because technically we skipped Luth's turn previously. You just skipped me and Luth and went right to the Goliath. But yeah.
Yes, you are correct because he was on 22.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have been before the Goliath made the 2 attacks for 2 each.
Yes.
Okay.
So both
Yeah.
I'm happy just saying we all leave. This was
That's
a
fuck.
terrible day. Let's
Yep, the
skip to the
carnival
next
was
one.
ruined. We go home next day.
Marvelous.
you-
Yeah.
Big problem.
Can I
Just take a
make
long-
a request of allowing the DM a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's give the DM a long
That's a
rest.
good idea.
I
Can I-
would like to politely ask what the fuck happened on this session.
Yeah.
What
A
the
lot
fuck
happened.
happened? It was
Yeah.
amazing.
A lot
It was a great
happened.
session.
This was so fun.
Yeah.
The combination
By
of,
the
like,
way, I'm just gonna share this because I won't remember it next week. This is what I was gonna play the next day.
Oh, what the?
Stairway to
I'm
Heaven.
sorry.
and nice.
I'm gonna have to listen to that when I'm more awake because Stairway to Heaven
Yeah.
is pretty good song, I think.
Get some rest.
Get some
Yeah, get
rest.
some rest, Lewis.
My boy.
Lewis.
Slept.
Are we playing Wednesday?
Now.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
Holes Wednesday.
21
Holes
going
Wednesday.
on
Or sand.
69.
21 going on 69.
Waking up early will do that to you.
I mean, I've been going on 69 for years.
Nice.
I am.
Get some sleep, man.
Get some sleep.
Yeah, go get some rest. Sandbox on Wednesday.
Sandbox.
Right.
Sandbox.
Okay.
Sandbox.
We
Paul's
can
game.
finally
Paul's
figure
game.
out how to
Hole.
get out of the
We
box
gotta
of,
figure out a way to get out of the hole.
Yeah.
box of asphyxiation.
So TPK in the first minute, and new game.
Later on,
Then we'd be
whenever
the
we
Space Pirates.
run D&D in the future, can it be earlier in the day?
yes.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm willing.
That's my.
I think perma
thought.
setting to like 7 p.m. is probably a good idea. 7 or 7:30.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
That's what I like. Honestly.
I'm good with that.
I think going much past midnight's a little too rough on
I
everyone
mean,
now.
if we actually started at 9 tonight,
Yeah, we started
Sure,
more at 10.
Yeah, we didn't start till like 10.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Yeah, I think